9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
In the garden with a green leaf sway, sea bunnies rolling up, we light it all way. Mr. Getter's got the bombs, we puffin' all night. Talking cultivation, yeah, we're feeling alright. Light it up, feel the vibe, let it be known. Garden Cultivation Network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Shouting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night. Wednesday to Friday, we keep it alive. Cannabis talks, everybody's feeling high. Sharing secrets of the grow, it's a sacred art. In this cultivation game, you gotta play your part. Keep it real, keep it tight, watch the plants grow. Garden Cultivation Network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Chatting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night.
Happy Friday.
How's it going?
It is
I
going
just yelled at everybody
great.
in the private chat in the back. Just yelled at everybody.
How dare you?
I yelled the order at them. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean to. I must have hit the cap button.
So how is everybody
So what's up?
tonight? I hope you all had a great week.
It was a long week, but it was a good week, I guess. I got no complaints.
Nope.
Wednesday was a pretty cool night. We had all that screen underscore 420 green goddess. Did I get that right?
AKA Miranda.
Yes. Yeah, that was a good
She's
show.
so
That was a lot of
awesome.
fun. Fastest
It was.
hour
It
in
went by.
history.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Thank you everybody for
Yeah,
joining us.
You got anything you want to go over before we start bringing some peeps in?
Just a reminder, we are on Spotify under Garden Cultivation Network. We are over on Instagram underneath the same name, as well as our personal pages, See Buddy Grow and Mr. Dogganic
With a K.
with a K.
Don't forget that. Yes. And we just jumped over our 300 subscriber mark, which is awesome,
We
considering we've only been
did.
here
Thank
for
you.
six weeks now. So we appreciate everybody for that. At 500, we are going to do a giveaway. We're starting to put it together now, and we got some cool stuff. So
We
share.
So
Let's get this page to 500.
yes, share with your friends, your family, anyone you want to. But yeah, it's going to
Whoever
be
you
a
think
fun
would listen.
giveaway.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're trying to kind of think outside the box a little bit. We're trying to get some things that we haven't given away as well. Like there's going to be a couple things that we have definitely given away already because we got some really great supporters that help us out. So
We
they've
have the best
chipped in already.
community.
And then we're going to have a few other ones too that we've never given away yet. So it's going to be pretty cool.
And as
There's one
Tyler
I'm
said,
really
we also have Chad Westport coming on Wednesday.
Yeah, we do.
That will be fun. You're gonna want to stay
Maybe he'll
tuned
show
for
us-
that.
Maybe he'll bring the posse. The Westport posse.
Maybe.
And maybe he'll come riding in on his unicorn. With
You
Mr.
never
T.
know.
I don't know. Nobody's gonna know.
With that
But yeah.
being said, for those who are new, tonight is Cultivator Gardens, where anyone is free to come up and show their gardens. You do not have to show your face, but you do need to have a camera on. And we would like, if you can, to be able to put your screen sideways so we could see more of your beautiful garden.
It's not the end of the world if you can't, but it just makes it better.
No, exactly. Yes. And usually if you can't, it's usually the auto rotate at the top of your phone. But yeah, if you can't, that's okay.
It happens. And huge shout out to Mr. Ruse Goofy Growin.
Yes,
He's our
congratulations
cultivator of the
to.
week.
Pulling up the pride, the community's yours. Every bud you nurture, it opens up doors. With the fire in your heart and the grind in your hands, you elevate the scene like you're making plans. In this garden of dreams, you rise like the sun. So here's to you, cultivator of the week. With every single strain, you got us feeling weak. Thank you for the love, the knowledge, the bliss. In this cannabis game, you cannot be missed. Shine bright, keep pushing through the haze. You're the unsung hero in this green world maze.
Big
Yes,
congratulations to
yes.
Rue. Well deserved.
Shout out to Rue, Seed to Harvest podcast, doing their thing every Saturday. Go check them out live on YouTube. Actually, they're live just before us as well tonight. So he's probably
They
just wrapping up
are.
real shortly if they're not already. So yeah, I
Shout
think
out
that
to
was
our mod squad. So we have Little Boo, Alicia, J-Rath, and Shane who help keep the chat clean as much as they can. And we appreciate all of you guys.
yeah, they do a lot.
They do.
They definitely do a lot. They're always taking care of business, bouncing, making videos. They're always doing stuff. So yeah.
Yes. We
Shout out
appreciate
to them.
everyone.
hmm And one of the things that we're gonna do for the giveaway, sorry to jump away from that, but one of the things that we're gonna do for the giveaway is we're gonna do a GCN shirt as well. So that's gonna be one of the things that's
Yes, we
included. Not
are.
I don't know if it's gonna be in the big grand prize or if it's gonna be we're gonna do like a night of giveaways. So that'll be after we hit the 500, and we'll announce when we do, and then it'll be probably the show after we hit 500 on a Friday night. So rack it up, rack it up.
That being said, I think we went through everything and we have a pretty busy backyard.
We do.
But
We definitely do.
before we do jump into the first one, though, again, for those who are new, there is a link posted, or one of our moderators can post the link. All you have to do
I
is
have it
copy and
pinned.
paste or click it. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I got it
And
pinned
you
in
will
the
be
chat,
brought
so
into
it
the
should be a link.
backyard. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so that's where you will be. That's where you click it. You get sent to the backyard so you could come and show your garden.
You get sent to the backyard like you've been bad or something.
That's right. But that's where all the cool people are. The
That's
cool
right.
people are
There's a bunch
everywhere.
of them back there right now. There's a bunch of them
There
back there
is.
right now. So do we want to get into the first one?
Yes, let's do
I'm
this.
ready. All right.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, y'all. How you doing?
Doing
Great.
good, man. How are you?
Look at that.
Doing well. Thank you. Just want to add something real quick for the new members. If anybody's ever apprehensive about coming up and showing your garden, do not be. This is the best community there ever has been, and I actually have terrifying anxiety when it comes to like public speaking. And about, I'd
Yeah.
say, 2 months ago, you would never have seen me. I have my camera flipped around now just because I want to show my garden, but I'm on the camera front and center and in the garden. And this community is great. Don't ever be apprehensive about coming up and showing your garden. If you ask for help, people are going to help you. You're not going to get shamed. So, anyway, that's my spiel. And this is my
I
scene.
love that you said that because
Yeah.
we actually had someone reach out today who watched the show and they are nervous to come on. So thank you so much for saying that.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a user, or I'm sorry, I say user. I'm an operations manager, so I talk in technical terms a lot. There is a very sweet young lady that is on this show that is on many other shows that I'm on, and I hopefully talked her not talked her into showing, but gave her the confidence to show. So I hope that we're talking
Yeah.
about the same person. So anyway, this is my no joke lady. I'm not sure the last time you guys saw her. I've been super,
Nice.
super busy.
She's
I think
beautiful.
I think the last time you saw her, she was wicked, wicked upset. And you hear wicked, I'm from the Northeast. So she was wicked upset over the humidifier incident. What had happened
Mm.
is that I had well, you can see it's in here now, but I had my humidifier outside the tent and I was feeding it in to
Oh,
the
okay.
tent by the hose. And the drip from the tent was actually wicking right into my pot, not really knowing it. And I mean, she was so saturated that she was heavier when I went to go pick her up than she was after I had actually watered her. So yeah, she's a beast of a plant. No matter what I've done to her, she has bounced right back. This is a no
It's
joke.
beautiful.
Yeah, and actually,
She
this is the first
is.
time. It's the first time I'm scrogging. I might need to hit up Northern Scrogger for some lessons because I'm not doing the best job of the scrog. Um,
That's pretty good. I mean, I think the main thing is just keep trying to keep every square full, like just trying to make sure
yeah,
that
I've
you have
got.
a top in each square, basically.
Yeah, I think I pretty much do, except for out in the corners there. I missed out on a little bit. But for the most part, oh, you can see where she got a little upset earlier in life with
Oh yeah.
nutrients and
So
stuff
was that
too.
just that was just from the humidifier dripping on it? Is that what you were saying?
I believe so. I believe that's what got her upset with me to begin with. And then I think I overfed her trying to compensate. So I think it was just
Yeah.
it was a perfect storm for her of my mistake rather and a technical mistake. That just
I don't
gives
know if I'd call that your mistake. I mean, that's something I think the humidifier companies, and I'm not saying company, I'm saying companies because you and I have had this conversation before, and mine's a
yeah.
different humidifier than yours, but I see it as well. And you brought it to my attention actually, because you asked me what I do about that, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know. I just set it up. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think it's the
but
corrugated hose that's in there. Like you've changed yours to the pipe.
yep. So I'm changed it so it's not dripping down, and I changed it to the pipe. I'm having a look. I'm not sure what I want to do with it though. Maybe the chat can help me out. You see how I have it bent toward the door is because if I am afraid if I turn it toward the plant itself, it's just going to hit the light and it's going to just condensate on the light and then drip right back down on my plants. Does everybody
Yeah.
think I'm doing the right thing with having it pointed at the door to alleviate some moisture on top of the light, or I'd take any advice on this. This is a new one for me.
Honestly, I think that makes sense to me. I have the bar style light, and I know they say they're waterproof and everything, but I mean, I don't know how waterproof they are. And I had mine shooting up towards the light, and it might have been Bunny that said, "Is that gonna affect the light?" And I said, "Oh fuck, I don't know." So that's when I ended up
Yeah.
bringing it down over top and pointing it down.
Yep,
And then you
that's how
brought
I.
it to my attention about it dripping on the plants, and I was like, "Man, I can't win with these things."
Yep, yep. That's what I did with my 5x5. My 5x5 is not running right now, so I can't show you. But what I basically what I did is like for on the 5x5, I had the humidifier hose coming through here, like through this port, and then I had it pointed like down through my light. But then I had like a drip bucket on the floor catching all the water, and then I take the water from the
Okay.
drip bucket and then put it right back in the humidifier. So yeah, it's been a battle. And then, of course, I battle my environment. My humidifier fights with the exhaust fan, and the heater battles the exhaust fan. And so, what I did today is she got an upgrade. That's the new
Ooh.
AC Infinity AI controller. I actually
Nice.
I've had it for a few weeks, but I had the controller, but they didn't release the actual app until today. So, of course, me being
Oh.
me, I had to get right down here as soon as the lights turned on to hook her up. I don't know how badly I'm messing up the AI in it right now with having this door wide open because for the first 24 hours, it does
Oh, right.
it gathers your data. And one thing I'm not excited for right now is she's on day 14, 13, day 12 of flower. And
Yep.
so supposedly the light is going to be staying on for 24 hours while AI collects data. Not extremely happy about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I wonder if they recommend not to start with it in flower then. Like,
Yeah.
you
And
know
you
what I mean?
can,
I wonder if they recommend that you just start in veg or as early as you can.
yeah, you can set it up like manually. Like I basically just turned it on, hit a button, said AI, flower 8+ weeks, let it go. You can set it up manually, but I was having the thought of if I set it up manually, I'm just gonna have the same fighting issues as I am
Right.
with setting it up with the 69 plus, 69 controller plus. So
Yeah, it'd be
um,
basically the same thing because that's set up manually, right?
yeah, yep. That's also the manual, and that's why like I'd set the humidifier and the heater and all the inline fans and the exhaust and stuff, but then things just ended up fighting each other and made it stay within parameter. But I'd have like my heater running at 10 for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and then all of a sudden it gets way too freaking hot in there, and then my exhaust fan turns on, blows all the heat out, and then the humidifier turns on because all the humidity went with the humidifier or with the exhaust fan. So it was just like it was this constant battle. And when I
It was
saw
just a
that,
rotation of all three of them going all the time, one after
yeah,
another.
yeah, my wife is not happy with the power bill, but I was thinking maybe with the AI, if I could get it like dialed perfectly, that she wouldn't be so upset with the electric bill because I'm also going to be starting up my 5x5 because my the rule is one grow in the winter and the rest is outside since I have so much outside space that I shouldn't really
Hmm.
be
Right.
growing on the indoors to begin with. But I just can't help myself. Just like this row was supposed to be in that little grow cabinet, and then because I didn't have the setup, but now I just got kind of ridiculous and went all
You just
AC
tell,
infinite.
you just let your wife know that I said it's okay. All right?
I will do that. She loves Bunny. Mama Nugs is pretty
Nice.
Aw.
camera shy, but she's heard you guys, and she loves Bunny and her accent. So I told her
Didn't
one of
even
Nice.
these.
realize I had one.
I told her one of these times when she's not being so shy that she should come up on camera with me too. Um,
Yes,
so
for
anyway,
sure.
you were speaking of Chad Westport. This is a Chad Westport. No, this is a no joke. No, not the Westport posse. So that is
Nice.
a no joke. You can pick up the beans on his website, and you can actually. Speaking of me getting over my camera shyness, I will be on his show with him on December 21st. So
Ooh,
Awesome.
if
that's
y'all want to see me with
awesome.
Mr. Westport, I think we're just going to be doing
Yes.
a like here. It's like a general chat, but I don't know. I'm pretty stoked. So, and that's actually what you can't see it down there, but the 5x5 is getting a complete makeover, and I'm going to be running some new. Well, Chad calls the other night the new. So I can't say what it is, but there's going to be some new going on down there, starting when I get back from
Nice.
vacation.
That's
So
exciting.
yeah,
It
Chad's such a
is.
cool
It's
guy.
very exciting.
yeah,
He
Chad
That's
is
is.
awesome.
he's intelligent. He's so incredibly generous to the community. There's so much
Oh
that
yeah.
I
So
didn't know
down
he
to
had. Like he's
earth.
yeah, he does so much for other growers that nobody even really knows about. There's a whole community of growers in California that are really coming together for a breeder in need right now, and it's really awesome to hear the stories that what we don't hear on this side of it. So.
Right.
Yeah,
For sure.
I have a lot of respect for Mr. Westport and that whole Heart and Soil and Future Cannabis project. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
oh yeah.
It
Anyways,
is cool.
sorry. Back to the plants. What I
So
wanted to show you,
what day did you say? What day did you say you were gonna be on? The December
December 21st. And when I say this girl can
Ooh.
take a beating, I don't know if you can, if I've ever really showed you what I did to her. That
Oh, wow.
I would consider taking a beating, and you can see I'm not too gentle on the defoliating either. and pruning. So
It's a hell of a moose
She's
knuckle you got
pretty.
there, sir.
yes, I do need
Oh
to get in
yeah.
here. I'm going to be doing a. I was supposed to be in here last night doing a defoliation. I've been super busy with life, so I haven't been able to get to it. And she's going to be actually turning off here pretty quick. That's why I wanted to get on first, is because my lights go off at 10 o'clock, supposedly.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But I guess maybe not today. So
They're staying on till tomorrow at 10.
we will see what goes on. So I'm going to jump back. I know you guys have a full backyard. Thank you so very much for having me on. I do
Well,
truly
thanks
appreciate
for
it.
coming on, man.
Yeah, and I
No,
probably won't be on for a couple weeks. I'm going to be out of the country, so I may or may not be on. But I think the next time you see this girl, she was going to be about halfway into flower.
nice.
That's gonna be exciting. Can't
I don't
wait.
mind that because I like to see that. Like I love the updates as much as I love like the little bit of a gap in between because we see it like this and
Yeah.
then 2 weeks from now or 3 weeks, she's gonna be a beast.
Yes, sir.
So it's
And then I'm not
that's
sure
when
if
you
I
really notice the difference.
yeah, and I'm going to be resetting the big boy. And actually, I think it was Bunny's idea that I'm going to be borrowing. So I'm actually sitting on cement floor in Vermont in the winter, and it's
Oh, yep.
not the warmest, and I don't have anything
Right.
between here and here. So when I do the rest of the reset of that 5x5, I'm going to tear down the canopy, the whole thing, and I'm going to put. I think you said play mats. I think it was you that said play mats
Yep.
underneath your tent to give it some space between the cold cement and the plant base. So thank you for that.
Yes.
Again, that's
Oh,
why I
no
absolutely
problem.
love this community. Even when I'm not on and listening, I can just still grab so much stuff from a bunch of other great growers, and this place is just completely awesome. So thank you.
No,
Thank
thank
you
you
so
guys.
much.
Because we wouldn't be here if it
Yes.
wasn't for you guys. So and the
Yeah.
chat is awesome too because I'm not saying a lot of time we don't know answers, but sometimes we don't know the answers, and somebody in the chat is for sure gonna know the answer or somebody who does. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen people in the chat helping other people in the chat with other issues that I might not know or Bunny might not know. And there's been a lot
Yes.
of friendships built in our chats, and it's just really cool to watch. So, no, we
Yeah,
thank you
It
guys for
is.
being
I
here.
love it.
and the thing is that even if I'm not asking the question or answering the question, I still see a lot of the questions, and I'm still able to learn and absorb, and maybe help somebody else out in the future, or myself
Exactly.
if I'm
Yes,
having the same
exactly.
problem.
Yeah, you might run into it later on in life. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
it's cool
Just
to
think of
just tuck the info in the back of the mind and hold on to it for a rainy day.
yeah, and if somebody grabs one of those
Yes, exactly.
humidifiers and can't figure out what didn't I hear something about one of those hoses? That's the thing that for me. I'll go back and I'll watch stuff. So all right, y'all.
Yeah,
I want to get my tent closed up. Thank you again so very much
absolutely.
for having me on. I'm going to jump off and let it get weird. So I think it's going to get weird next. So
I think it's
have
gonna
it.
get weird real soon, real
Yeah,
quick.
and I thought I was the weird one. So I'm glad there's others like me out there. Cheers, all, and I will see you
Oh,
soon.
there's lots of us. All right,
I'll,
thanks,
I'll,
man.
Perfect.
I'll,
Have
I'll,
a great
I'll,
Friday.
you too. I'll see y'all in the chat.
All right, later, dude.
Thank you.
Yes,
Such
yes.
amazing
He's talking
gardens.
about he has to defoliate. What do you guys see my plants? They need to be defoliated big time. And I defoliated them the other day. So
Yes.
we ready to get weird?
I think we're ready to get weird.
All right.
Hey, everybody.
What's going on,
Happy
man?
Friday.
Hey, yeah. And, you had a birthday pretty recently, didn't you, Bunny?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, tomorrow's my birthday,
Oh, well,
Nice.
happy
Happy birthday.
birthday.
right? So, anyway,
That's
what I was
funny
going to
because
say,
so it was Bunny's birthday on Wednesday.
Cece yesterday, I believe.
Cece's birthday yesterday, Huey's birthday tomorrow, and on the 26th, I think it was, is
Yes,
420 Green Goddess,
Green
Miranda,
Goddess.
who was just on Wednesday.
well, the
So that's got a
year
lot of
I was
birthdays this
born,
week.
the 23rd was actually Thanksgiving Day. And the story my mother gives me is that cranberry sauce, they give her a tray at the hospital, and she dipped her finger in the cranberry sauce, and that was the first thing I ever ate.
Yeah, you went for it. Nice. That's
But
crazy. That's funny.
we're doing really
There's
good
lots of
here
birthdays this week.
with these guys here.
What do we got in here?
This is the Durban poison right here.
Beautiful.
That one over here is also a Durban poison.
Nice.
This here is your Skittles, and it's got the best architecture. I mean, it's just going up
nice.
straight, just real. It's like as a building is being built there. And this one, I decided to lollipop. You see the bad spot there? Everything down. I figured was bad.
Can you move your camera up just a little bit?
It.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you
Nice.
see the brown spot there? Yeah, I just from the brown spot down, I just took it all off. So that's a skunk right there.
Nice.
Pretty.
And
It's
those
like
two clones
palm
didn't make it. They're dying off. So anyway, and now we've got Cinderella Bunny
Ooh.
to see.
Oops.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted.
And she's been in the flower tent. And she's a fast bud, so never growed one of those.
Nice.
I don't really know what to expect here.
I'm growing them for my first time right now, and I'll tell you, I'm a lot happier with the Fast Buds autos than I have been with any other ones so far.
Well,
and
these
I'm
ain't
growing
autos.
fast buds too, and mine are not even close to compare to what you guys are growing.
But
Did you say yours is an auto or no?
No, it's not an auto. It's a photo
Oh.
period, but it's a fast bud photo period.
Fast flowering?
Okay, yeah.
Sativa.
The fast flower one?
Fast flowering, yeah.
Okay. She's nice.
And I got him in
She's
here
real
by
nice.
herself, and because I haven't flipped the, but eventually I'm going to take and put the Skittles and the skunk in there with her.
Nice.
They'll just be at different stages. And as far as Chunky Nugs there goes, my advice to him was to keep in mind that hot always goes to cold. So when you're setting up your air direction, how it's flowing, when you're say your temperature's too hot, you're not going to add cold to that tent. You're going to take heat away. Hot always goes to cold. You put your meat in the refrigerator, you're freezing it. You're making it cold, right? But you're not adding cold to that meat. You're taking the heat that's in that meat gets absorbed by that refrigerant and spit out the coils in the back. That's where the heat comes from that you feel in the back of the refrigerator from inside the box. The heat is being removed. You're not adding cold to it. And that determines the direction you want to make your air to flow so it doesn't fight it like he's having a problem doing.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. So hopefully
Yeah,
he heard that.
it
Maybe,
is.
maybe that'll help him out.
Maybe,
not, maybe
it
you
would help
guys-
anybody out.
maybe you
It's the way.
Or maybe you
it's the
guys
way
could
he-
even have a conversation
Whoa.
about it, and then maybe you can kind of help him kind of dial that in maybe a little bit.
Yeah. It could have a lot to do with where he places his dehumidifier and the direction he's in, what he's trying to heat and what he's trying to cool. He's got that all in the same space. Yeah, it's all going to. You got to control some from your lung room.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah, I
aspect
agree
of
with that.
it, I have one zone set up that's dehumidifying. I got another zone that can cool the zone that's dehumidifying, because in order to dehumidify, you got to add heat. And if that's too much heat, I got to remove that heat with another zone. So I got to keep one zone
Yeah,
cooler
yeah,
than
because
the other. So the hot always goes to the cold.
yeah, humidity always goes up when it gets cooler. Like at nighttime, your humidity
Yeah.
goes way up in the summertime because it cools down a little bit
Hmm.
at night, right? So, yeah, no, that's true. So cool, man.
Yeah, that's
It's good
great advice.
advice. It's very good advice. Yeah, I'll definitely I'll
Well,
look more into that too because winter's coming and we're all gonna be fighting this battle soon. So,
that's the weird thing I got going on. You know them little wraps? I'm sure Bunny knows what I'm talking about, that you get. They're like little heaters that women use for menstrual cramps. Well, I
Little
got me
wraps.
one, and I'm going to put it around my cloth pot and set it and see if keeping my soil at a constant temperature will increase my growth
So,
through the winter. That's a little experiment I'm going to try. They're only $15 or something like that,
yeah,
US dollars. And, you
it's
know,
like
uh,
150 Canadian probably.
yeah.
yeah. Well, that's only shipping, you know,
Mm, yeah.
but
Yeah, whatever your price is, add at least 1 0 to that, and that's what it is here in Canada. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, man. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be fun to watch and see if it makes a difference or not. Like
see
you never know
if
until you
keeping
try
that,
it.
it's not so much that it'd be. I know the ambient would be cooler, so it won't overdo it, but it would keep the soil at a constant temperature. That's more. It's not what the temperature is that I'm looking at. It's the
Yeah,
consistency of it. That's what I'm thinking will help increase the, because I'm sure that my temperature goes up and down. I've got one of those Nest thermostats that always trying to turn the temperature down for you,
right.
and so uh,
Energy efficient.
yeah, I'm going to see what that does. I'm going to see if
That'll be
keeping
cool.
a belly wrap on it is going to uh, make it make more microbial activity happen and make more vibrant growth.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a
That'd
way
be
that you can
interesting to
control.
see.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way that you can control that temperature though, like monitor to know what the temperature is. Like if you like, are you setting it? Is it 75? Is it 105? Like what? Like do you know? Can you
Well, you're going to
adjust the
set
temperature up and down and see or
you're
no?
you're going to do that, but you've got these probes you can stick in the dirt that'll tell you what the
That's
soil
true.
temperature is,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But it'd be
and
nice if you
and
had one that
you
you could like almost like the probes that are on the digital controllers. You know, like though you got one in the background right there behind you, right above your
uh-huh.
head there. It'd be nice, be kind of cool if you could have one of those in the dirt almost and see. You know what I mean? Like I used to have a heat mat for my worm
Well,
bin, and I
the
used to keep
humidity
that right in
part
the
would
dirt.
yeah, the humidity part would make it shut down. When them things get confused, they just flip out. But it'll give you the outside reading, but it won't get nothing from the bulb. And you
Right.
got to go and unplug it and wait and plug it back in. And that's
Yeah.
why I got
Me too.
two of them, because when it did that to me the first time, and I got with Vivo's son, and I made him send me another one, and I plugged it in, and it worked a little while and did the same thing. So now I got one in my dryer.
Mm,
And yeah, and when I want to use my dryer, I just plug that bulb in, and that gives me a humidity reading at the exit port of my air. And then the
Yeah.
bottom is, the ambient of the whatever the humidity is in my ambient temperature, my lung room. And
right.
it'll always be, when you first put it in there, around 10 higher. There's something about the
Like kind
number
of
10. It's something about the number 10. When you charging up a big air conditioner on a roof, you put a thermometer at the where it's blowing out across the coil, and you put another one at the sensing bulb. And when there's 10 degrees difference between the two, that's when you got enough freon in it.
Huh.
It's something about that 10. And
Things you learn
if
when
I
you
set
bring
my
Huey on.
if I set my
Yeah.
dehumidifier on 50, the humidity in the 10 is 60. 10 degrees, 10 difference.
Interesting.
Something about
Mhm.
10.
That's weird. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm gonna have to check this out. I'm gonna have to test this for myself. Not that I don't believe you. It's just I just need to.
Okay.
It's just one of those things I need to know for myself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, they
Have to
call
check
that
that.
superheat. The difference, the 10-degree difference there. They call that superheat, and that's you can look it up online how to charge a
Yeah.
refrigeration unit using superheat, and it'll
Okay. I
explain
will.
that to you.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I'll definitely check that out. Probably not tonight, but maybe this weekend I'll look into that
Yeah.
for sure. Cool, man.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I hope.
let's get Tyler get on here so he can before he has to take off in his ship with his kids and play Batman or
I,
whatever he needs
I
to
mean,
do with
he's
them.
not. He's not even in the background right now.
He's
But
not.
um,
Oh,
nope, nope, not yet.
the
No, but
kids got the better of him already.
hopefully the info that you dropped tonight, hopefully that helps somebody or multiple
Yeah,
people.
Yes.
So cool, man. Well,
Well,
we
thank you
appreciate you
so
coming on,
much.
and definitely
yeah,
come back next week for the updates.
yeah.
Yes.
We'll be around.
Happy Friday.
All right,
Stay
see
weird,
you, man.
everybody.
Later,
Peace
brother.
out.
Yes.
Nice.
I love his
All right.
garden. I love all the gardens.
You want to do another one or two and then show ours, or do you want to just keep going through?
I mean, we could show one or two and then you could show yours.
No, no, I'm showing yours first.
All right. Let's bring on the next.
All right. Is he ready? I see him walking.
Looks like it.
Oh, it looks like he's ready. All right, here we go. J Bud,
Happy
Going
Friday.
on?
what's going on, buddy?
Not too much. Finally got my grow back going. Got a little bed
Nice.
Nice.
area set up.
That's
There
good
we go.
news.
What you
Beautiful.
got there?
Those are the ICANN Banoffee pie heads. So I popped
Nice.
4 of those, and then I got a couple of my slush cakes. I lost all my strains. I had to start over, so I got to pheno hunt through those again. But those are just clones of the
All
ones I
the
got in flower. I got 2 of them that I'm
so
trying so far.
all the mothers that you had before, they're gone now.
Yeah, I lost all my strains.
I
Oh,
know you were
All my mothers.
battling. You were battling mites too quite a while back too.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Uh, I went through a whole bunch of messed up stuff, and now I'm not with my wife anymore. Going through a
Ah,
divorce and a bunch of other legal stuff, so I just finally got my grow stuff back.
mm,
So
well, I'm glad you got it back, but I'm sorry to
that's
hear all
never
the rest of
fun.
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, it worked out for the better. I'm
Well, I
definitely doing a
mean,
little better.
if you keep that mindset and just kind of keep pushing forward and
Oh
just make
yeah.
the best of a bad situation, right?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all you can do.
I got hell of a lot more room to grow now. In an actual house, not a
Nice,
trailer house anymore. So
That's always
nice.
good.
right, yeah,
See,
my
you're
new
already
Gotta
making the
look at
best
the
of it.
positive.
exactly. My new
Yes.
girl's awesome. She's really supportive. So, and then
Nice.
that's
That's
just the
awesome.
veg area. Now I got a whole flower room.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
So yeah, this is all just for flower. Once some other
Wow,
ones are big
looks good.
enough, I'm gonna throw them under that. And since I got a whole flower room, I didn't even throw up the tent part. I'm just using the frame
Yeah.
basically, the scrog and for the light.
Yo,
And then
that's gonna
there's
be
hella
cool.
airflow. It's working out pretty good. And then that's the two
Right.
slush cakes that I got going right now. And I
Those are
kind of just let
big.
them, I didn't do too much besides defoliate because it's the
Looks
first
good.
one.
How old is that one?
Um, I flipped it probably 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in. So I flipped it pretty early, but all my slush cake stretch like they grow 3 times in size.
Well, she's big.
What
Like,
size the pot?
I got them in a five. I got them in a 5 gallon bucket right now. I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna be using these bins. I think they're 15 gallons, and then I'll have 4 of them for the other ones,
yep.
and then just put a little drainage in the bottom. And then I got them on the auto water
Looks really good.
system. Sure, you guys know what the carrots are, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's
I think
definitely
that's
the
a
way
really
to
cool
go.
system, actually. They're ceramic or something, right?
Yep. And as they dry out, it's
Terracotta
a
or
vapor
something.
pressure thing, so it just pulls it down and starts watering it, and then shuts it off when it's watered enough. And I got a little fish tank pump
Nice.
there to aerate the main bin.
Yep. Beauty.
Oh yeah. And
She's
then
loving whatever you're doing to it. So, I mean, it's
oh yeah.
working.
Well, the water isn't the greatest, so I got one of them carbon filters on there. I mean, it's got some other kind of
Oh,
filter
I
shit
got
on it too.
I got one of those bad boys right here.
Do you? Yep.
Yes, sir. Yep.
I mean, that helps for what it does, but then I always run some pH perfect from advance just
Yeah,
because it'll fix whatever.
it's not the best solution, but I mean it definitely helps. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's not RO by any means, but
yeah,
it definitely
it
helps get
definitely helps. I was thinking about running like three
clean
of
some
those
of the
in mine.
bullshit out. I wonder if you could. I'm sure you could.
Yeah, you could run as many as you want in line, and
Yeah,
just
I'm
keep
sure you
filtering
could.
it. But yeah, I just run a whole bunch, fill up a bunch at once because you got to do it like 2 gallons a minute, so it takes a while.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
it does.
yeah, I always do advanced nutrients anyways, like half strength. I mean, I do living
Yep.
soil, but with the pH perfect in it, it fixes the water. So, I
Right.
mean, for all the microbes and all that too, and as long as you're not running it too strong, the salt isn't really going to hurt them.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that do the whole like synganic thing. It's pretty popular, so
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the
it's
best.
it's
And
it's
then,
working well for a lot of people right now, so
yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I uh, I tried the grow dots in it this round, so I'm not doing very much nutrients at all. And then I've
Yep.
been running the recharge too, and they seem to love it.
And yeah, I was just gonna ask how are you liking that, but your plant looks fucking happy, happy as shit.
Yeah, I mean that's just I don't know.
So
Every slush cake that I popped so far has got really strong genes, so they're just
yeah,
really resilient in general.
yeah, she's pretty.
Oh yeah, and it's just starting to
Yeah,
get the trichomes. You remember how
you got a
caked they
shitload
get?
of bud sites on there.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm kind of liking the structure of this one. This one's just got too much on it though, so everything's gonna be small because it's trying to send all the energy to so many different places,
Right.
and there's so much on it. That'd be a whole lot to be trying to pick and choose. And what ones do I take off on the bottom? Because
Yeah, I
it's hard to
honestly
see
I would just come all the way up and leave about 12 inches, 14 inches of the top of the plant, and I'd strip everything below it.
if you look in there. It's going to be a whole, because I did that a lot on the bottom, because I did
Yeah.
it all the way up
Okay,
to
yeah.
probably about here. And then even after I did that, it kept shooting them out, trying to make flowers.
Really crazy.
Like, even on the bottom over here, look, it sent a couple out on that one, even after I pulled everything off.
Yeah.
It just wants to grow, man.
There ain't
Yeah, you
Nothing
nothing
guys
wrong with
wrong with
want the
that though.
that.
I
Draco.
mean, she's super
No,
vigorous.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking good. Looks good, man.
Great
But
job.
Well, I'm
yeah,
glad you
it's
popped back in. I haven't seen you in a while, so
I know I didn't
glad to
really
see
have
you're
Yes.
doing
anything worth
good. And
showing. I mean, I have my buddy's
I'm
little
glad.
setup that I'm helping him with, but
Yeah, I think you
Nice.
did come on one time and you showed us your buddy's stuff
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a while
Mm-hmm.
back.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
just,
No, I'm glad
I
to see you're
figured that
doing
would
good
show
again. I'm glad
everybody
to
how
see you're
easy
back
it
on
can
your
be to
feet and
start
things
too,
are absolutely.
right?
That's the main thing. Just start. Just do it.
Exactly.
It's
Worry
that
about
easy,
everything else after the fact. You know what I mean? Just learn
If you
as
right?
you
need
go.
a
That's what we all
sign,
did.
But
if
you're
you
not
need
going
a
to learn
sign,
until you
this
go
is
through the
it.
problems, anyways. So I mean,
Exactly.
you just got to start somewhere and deal with the problems as they show up, and you learn
Yep.
everything along the
Yeah.
way.
100%. Yes, yes. All right, brother. We are gonna let you go for now. We got a full backyard, and definitely pop back in next week. And come
All right,
watch
sounds
Yeah,
good.
Wednesday
thank
with
you so
Chad Westport.
much.
Nice seeing you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Nice
too,
seeing you
bud.
as well.
Peace out.
Peace.
Peace. Yes, yes. Yeah, that was nice. That was cool. These plants are looking good.
Yeah, they are. Sorry
He's
about
got a
that. The
good.
kiddo's called.
No, that's okay. That's what I figured it was your phone, and then you froze sideways, so I just took you off the screen.
Thank you. And yes, Canada Post is still striking.
Yes.
With that being said, what's everybody smoking on before we get into the next garden? What are you smoking, Ganix?
I'm sorting on this stupid pen.
Oh,
I hate these
yes.
things.
Sorry.
I'm not
I
a fan of
totally
these, but
forgot.
I can't smoke in here right now, and I don't want to keep going outside while I'm live, so I'm just hitting the pen for now,
Yeah.
and I'll deal with the flour after the fact.
Got
But I got the
some
greasy candy that I
DDA
was puffing on
flower
before.
rosin, some apple crisp cart. There's so many like very cool sounding names, so many weird sounding names, and just plain fucked up names.
Lowe's has the Mulatto 41
Urban Poison, Lucky Strawberry Breath, a couple of
mystery
mystery concentrates.
concentrates. Nice.
All right. Did you want to do the next garden and then we could do yours?
Sure. Yours, you mean?
Can't hear you. Sorry.
Well,
Happy Friday.
hello. Hi, friends.
What up? What's
How
up,
are you doing?
Taz?
I'm in the garden
Good.
league.
How are you?
So I did a thing with my
Oh
You
boy.
did a
garden.
thing.
Let's
Let's
see if
You
I
see
never
can
know
if
turn
if
it's
this
that's
this
if
around.
this is
thing.
gonna end well or not when the conversation starts with so I did a thing.
This is the Northern Lights #5.
Ooh.
Now
Nice. Look
it's
how
definitely
even that is.
4 foot by 4 foot.
Wow.
Wow. Yes.
It
That's
took me
impressive.
all day Sunday, or no, Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. It took me all day, but I cut the plant in half. I would
Oh.
Oh,
say,
yeah.
I would say it was a good 8-10 inches higher, but I couldn't.
Oh,
I already
wow.
had so much plant and like all these nodes, all these small little nodes in here, all these branches. I mean, all the way from the center, I'm gonna have branches coming up. So, I've never seen a Northern Scrogger video. This is all just self-taught. I guess
Nice.
I guess the way he does it is he does 75%, and then he flips the flower. I don't know. I don't know if I just do it differently or if one day I'm going to run into problems.
Right.
But I mean, obviously, Norris Cars even doing way lower. I mean, shout out to him. I've seen a couple of his podcasts that he's been on. But what I do is I fill it all the way out. I let it come up probably about, I don't know, 12 inches. I flip the flower, and at that point in time, it'll get almost up to the light, but I have quite a bit of space to go up.
Are you gonna throw a second net in there?
Yeah. Yep. So
Yeah.
I like to have watering room here. So I like to have this
I
good,
agree.
8 inches, 10 inches or so. And then no less than 6 inches in between each scrog net. But then you don't want to go too far up, because then you're only catching like a few of the really, really tall ones. So I like to go probably about 8 inches or so. So yeah,
I
I'll
think
have
Northern
another one in here.
Scrogger does. I think he
right
said
here.
he does 6 inches between the top of the pot and the net.
6 inches. Yeah, this one here is a little bit more because the nature of how long it took me to get her, her in here. But I even have a lot of these.
Well, you did it pretty late too. That's
yeah, I did this one late.
So,
so
the
other one that I had,
if you try to do too much.
I had 4 clones in here, and then I kind of did it the normal way. Like I waited till it was about 6 inches up, put my first scrog on, and then waited till I had like an 8-inch canopy, and I flipped. And then that's when it doubled or tripled in size. So basically, all you got.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so that's what I like to do. I like to get it all the way out to about the sides, and then at this point, I'm gonna let her come up, and then once she starts to get a substantial amount of branches in the center, even if I gotta top some of them or super crop, like pinch them and bend them down. Even if I gotta do that, like if it won't go all the way to the next thing and I can't get it to tuck in, I'll just go ahead and monster crop it a little bit, let her lay down, just to keep it in the check, and
just keep on tucking.
Right, yeah.
Keep on tucking.
Either super cropping, tucking, or topping. Which I don't do too much topping. That's mainly on the ends, where the tops of them was. It'll try to come up and go too high, and then that right there will signify all the lower ones to start. Coming up and producing.
Yeah, I don't know that I would top that one again. I think I would just let her do her thing now. After
I think
that was a hefty cop that you just did on that. You cut that bitch in half.
Oh Jesus, yes.
Yeah, I did. I cut quite a bit off of her. So I think at this point in time it's so even. I'll just
it looks
let her
really
come
nice.
up. The only thing I know I have to do is like this branch. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, and there's already so much above there. Like this one here. I think there's some more back there I'll have to take off. And I did almost break a branch all the way off. I had to put a splint on it. I was sitting there, I was back there, and I could like hear just out of my one ear, I could hear the cracking of a branch. And I just kind of look over and I'm like, no. But it's because
it always hurts.
I see how this is bent upwards. I wasn't like bending it here, like trying to soften it up. I just kind of bent it down real fast, and it put a lot of stress back there. So what I started, sorry about that. So what I started doing is straightening the branch out before I scrogged it, or before I put it on the thing. So that was my mistake there.
It looks really good. She's a beast.
It does.
She is a beast.
And then I still have 2 autoflowers going.
Nice.
This is that white one that wouldn't orange up. And
well, she's starting.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Definitely coming together now.
Yes, now.
Yeah, I went ahead and cleaned her up, made her look real nice, and took all the bad looking leaves off of her. But it's just so I can get the airflow through here. But it's definitely got that calcium lockout thing going on. It's, as you can see, it's burnt. But this one here, it doesn't have that situation. And it also seems like these are
Crazy.
way fatter than these here. Yeah, I mean, these are skinnier.
Yeah.
These here is so much fatter.
They pretty dense though.
Yeah, pretty tight.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were like squeezing it. It didn't look like it really moves.
Yeah.
No.
And I can't believe it because that's only under a 65 watt light, and that one's under a 100 watt light. And they're producing pretty solid nugs. Oh, even this one down here, like, okay, so I lollipop pretty good, but I left this one just to see, and it's not bad. It's a little larpy. It's not much to it, but the inside of it's still a little firm, kind of firm like these two. I was surprised that one actually did look good.
Good.
So I went.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I went and toppled this one over. This lemon G. All these branches kept staying short, and I don't really like a skinny plant. I like them to be bushy. So I cut the top of it off, and I super cropped it.
I want to know why your name is Taz. You get in there and you snap plants off in half and fucking bend them.
Get her done.
You don't even bend them. You just fold them. You crease them.
Yeah, well, so like this one here, right? What I like to do is kind of get in there, just work it back and forth, and then pinch on this one. Just lay over. Nothing too bad. Oh, where am I at? Right here. But yeah. It's kind of like
I remember the last time I tried to do that on the show, and I did what you did to your meat pen. I snapped it right in half.
Yeah, I was watching.
And before it totally fell off, I moved it off camera. I was like, "She'll be fine. I'll just tape it." And it fell off in the outside of the camera. And the whole time I was like, "No, she'll be fine. I'm just gonna tape it after the show. It's laying on the fucking desk."
I like giving them hell. This one over here, that one back there, I don't want to do that to. Because already, let's see if I can get down there. That branch is a bottom branch, and then that one back there is a bottom, very, very bottom branch. It's almost as tall as the top now, so I went ahead and just topped it, and I'm gonna leave it go. Oh,
that's what I like to try to do. I like to just kind of keep training it until all the underside can catch up, and then it's just one even canopy without. I do top sometimes, but I try not to if I can.
Right. Yeah, I'm not much of a
sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes you have to, unfortunately. But
like all of these, they went ahead and pretty much just trained themselves. Yeah, I mean, because that one is still the center top, but the two. Let's see, like this one here. See if I can follow it all the way down. And it's all the way at the bottom, and this one too. That's that one that goes all the way up. So the two bottom branches met the top on both of these. So I don't know if that's genetics or what, but that was kind of cool. But they came up like that. But what I do is each one of these leaves that come up, as soon as it comes up and it's big like this, I'll take them off. And I'll only defoliate these two as they're coming up. And it just kind of stunts this long enough to where these side branches can come up. I just didn't do that with these here. These was underneath my canopy, and I just let them go.
Yep. It's all an experiment. Every little thing that we do it's always an experiment. You know what I mean? Like it's how.
So I love it.
It's how we figure things out.
And now I gotta
fuck with it until you
get these all back to health somehow. I took these upstairs and I gave them to my wife. I was like, "Here, put these on the desk." And I come back, and my lemon time is. Looking like time's up on that one. I don't know. It's not looking good. This one here is super crispy. It's my lavender. So I got to get that. I got my lavender back here. This is my rosemary and my lavender.
Nice.
So I love companion plants too.
Smells delicious, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
My wife takes the
I like that.
May all your weeds be wildflowers. Yeah. She likes to take and make these these home sprays where she sprays like down the furniture and stuff like that. Keep away
Yep.
the bugs and make the house smell good.
Yep. Yeah, you can make like essential oils and stuff like that, and put them in diffusers and all that stuff. So it's
that's what she
pretty
likes
cool.
to do.
I think you can do that with like the magic butter makers, magic butter machines. I think you can. I think they come with the recipe book, and they have all kinds of different oil
Oh,
recipes
okay,
in there.
yeah.
So you can do like lavender oils and whatever, all kinds of different stuff.
I almost forgot to show you my worms.
Oh,
got
yes.
more of them.
Oh yeah.
Look
Those
at
are the
those.
mealworms. We got a bunch more. Because I'm not. The ones that are breeding up here aren't necessarily all the way done yet. I do got more beetles.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
They're just dropping out of the sky.
Yeah, they're coming
Yeah.
up. I'm trying to take them out of their cardboard. Yeah, I think I got like 6 beetles now. And
Nice.
yeah, they're coming along. I just put insect frass in my Northern Lights plant, so hopefully this here will go crazy. Let's put a bunch of insect frass in there and watered it in. Hopefully it'll go crazy.
Stuff smells delicious, doesn't it?
Yes. So I've had a problem with the smell.
Oh.
With the stankiness of the smell. There's no tent here no more because the tent, all the smell was going right into the furnace. We got a call from the school and was like, "Hey, your daughter smells like fresh." So then we had to go there and explain to them, you know what I mean, like what it is. And so instead of buying a light, I was gonna buy a light for my thing. I actually went and bought a can of an Herbs Now dryer. So I'm gonna try out the Herbs Now dryer and see if that'll help me out with the smell. Because yeah, other than the holy cow and the insect frass, I think we can deal with that smell. The holy cow.
Right.
Shout out to Build a Soil. But but yeah, those aren't bad smells. They're okay. They go away. You know, they don't stick to everything.
Yeah, they do.
But evidently, I guess I got really good. The strawberry runts that was in there, it stunk up my entire house. And I guess I got on my daughter's leather book bag and just stuck to her leather book bag, I guess. And she, so she got pulled out of the office. So we had to switch up some things and take it out of the house. They had to go. Like, I had no choice.
Yeah.
So whoops. I guess I'm getting good. I guess I'm getting better at it. So I had to.
Nothing like being told that by the principal. Hey man, you're growing real good now.
And the police, and there was officers in there, and a bunch of all the counselors. And we got like our daughter's really, really good. She's got straight A's. We drug test our kids. Nicotine test them to make sure they're not doing what they're not supposed to do. So that we was good on that aspect. So now it's do you think that you're okay with your nose blind to what you don't know? If you're living in it,
absolutely.
Yeah, you get
you
nose
don't
blind.
smell it really. Like you smell it, but you don't. But if you smell it, it's really strong.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I thought I had it.
So if you can tell that it's stinking up your house, then you know it's really stinky in there.
Yeah. So I've been growing for 9-10 months now, and it's the first time it became a problem. Like it became a real big problem. Yeah. Which
it could have been even bigger, really.
He said, there's nothing we can do. He said it's just a smell. Obviously it's legal. You know what I mean? She was like, the wife was calling me. She was like, "Are you inside the parameters of the laws?" And I'm like, "I'm straight. I'm good." Actually, I'm under. I only got 10, and we're allowed to have 12. You know what I mean? We're allowed to have, I think, a pound. I got under that, so I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't have that. I don't have no extracts or anything. I keep within the law and the parameters for sure, because they let us do this now, obviously. So I wasn't breaking the law before, so why am I going to start now, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm also getting involved with the Last Prisoners Project.
Oh, that's
I got out
exciting.
of prison. I got
Right
out of
on.
prison 10 years ago. I shot somebody. I committed a felony. I was selling drugs out on the
Yeah.
streets, drinking and drugging, and so I did 6 years in the penitentiary. Did every bit of my time. I got out and got off on probation. Got off of PRC on good faith. I was supposed to do 5 years, and I got out on 1. And then after that, I had got my own construction company. I had got custody of my 3 kids. And my baby mom,
Nice.
she ended up getting off of drugs, getting out of rehab, and getting her life back. So then I gave back the custody of my kids to her because
Yep.
7 kids in the house was a lot. So we went down from 7 to 4.
Yeah.
But it's been a pretty good journey, and I've always kind of wanted to try
Yeah.
to get into something. You know what I mean? Connected with the prison. You know what I mean? With the prison industry, or well, it is an industry.
Yeah.
Try to pull people away from that lifestyle and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
So I think that's a really
The
good
Last Prisoner
opportunity for
Project,
me.
it's such a good cause. It's such a good
Oh,
cause.
yes.
And there's so many good people that are involved in that. So I mean, yeah, no, man,
Yeah.
that's really cool. I'm glad you're doing that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You guys are a big inspiration. I mean, you got me to clone, and you know what I mean. And now, just from your guys' you know what I mean, your guys' influence and stuff like that, and being on that podcast, and kind of now I watch the Best Buds podcast all the time and stuff like that. So I really appreciate
Let's
it.
be
You guys
buds. Yeah.
are putting in the work, and
Thanks.
it's definitely you're rubbing off. You're rubbing off on people.
I appreciate it, man.
I definitely
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you
that's
so
that's
much.
it's the 3rd year in a row that I've been on there. This was Bunny's first year, but this is the 3rd year I've been
Yeah, it
on
was my first.
that show, and yeah, it's I've been watching it just get better and better and better as the years go on, and
Yeah,
they're
they're
getting
making a
better at
difference, too.
organizing it, and it's they're just getting better at it. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
over time, they're learning the ropes, and they're learning the different people that they need to reach out to, and now they have all the people from the Last Prisoner Project involved in it, like Jason Ortiz. He came on with
Right.
us and got to hang out, and
Yeah,
so
he's
yeah, it was
awesome.
really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah, he
awesome.
is.
I like it.
So, but yeah, man, we got full backyard, so we are
Yeah.
gonna let you go for now. But I appreciate you coming on, and that's cool that you're part of the LPP,
yeah.
or you're getting into it. That's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all next
Thank
Friday.
you so much for stopping by.
Yes, sir.
Yes, for sure.
I'll be in
All
chat.
right, later, brother.
Bye.
All right, we got a few people in
That's
here that have been
awesome.
waiting a while, so
It just goes to show that
let's-
everybody's got a story, and you never know somebody's
Mhm.
story. Somebody is a reason why somebody is growing, why somebody's smoking.
Exactly.
Froze for a minute, sorry. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know if you stopped talking or if you froze there. I was like, nice.
So did we want
Well,
to? What do you want to do?
let's keep bringing people on because we still got 6 people in the back right now.
Yes. So
So let's
who's
bring 'em.
next?
Bring on the next.
Fireman
What's up, man?
Sam. Happy
Hi there.
Friday.
All right, having a good weekend,
Yes.
just or
So
week, I
Can't
far,
mean.
so
complain.
Sorry.
good. So far,
Yeah.
so good. I mean, the weekend's finally here, so
Smoked a fair amount already because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning here now.
Oh wow.
oh yeah, yeah, you're overseas, so I mean,
Yes. Just finished potting up, literally, as well. This one is having its last week of feed, which I'll be
Nice.
putting in its last one in a minute because I'm going away tomorrow. Well, in the morning now. And then I'm away for a couple of days, so fill up the res tank. And the reason for potting this lot up as well, because I've just potted all
Oh
the
wow.
clones up and spread them out because they was in that little baby tent.
yeah,
Mm.
you're filling her up nice.
And basically, I'm
Mhm.
going to reset a load of the clones and put them back to small because I'm still waiting
on a 4x2,
Oh,
so I can
nice.
have a bigger veg area then. But at the moment, they're rocking underneath the Evo 8. But
Nice. Look,
where I've let them had a bit drought because of the potting up, that one's still a bit unhappy.
which one? Oh, the one
But
right, the bigger one.
this one,
Right in the back.
yeah,
Yeah.
this one, the Skittles, yeah, Skittles. She's always been quite
Has that
moody
one?
for the past.
I was just gonna ask if that one's been more finicky through the whole thing, or if it's
It's been
just
finicky because of I had humidity and that down a bit on her, and she likes it quite humid in veg
right.
because of I spoke to the person who had the clone and that. Um, the four in the middle, they're going to be the OG that I run in that little baby tent, which I'm going to be running four of them in this tent and setting up the megapot next week because I've got a full system
Dude,
for this tent now. So then I don't have
that'll
to
be cool to
water so
watch.
much.
Hmm.
And we've just got
So,
as well.
is that going to be the tent that you do your side by side with the nutrients, or
Yes, I was just about to say I've got all the plagron now turned up, which
nice?
it's just cost me a small little fortune, which I'm going to
We all
be.
did. A lot of us did this to save money, and I mean, little did we know,
But I got told I wasn't
insanely
meant to
high.
run this in the tank though.
Okay,
So I'm
how
going to
come?
try and run it in the tank, because apparently it's going to put a biofilm on my tank and all the
Oh,
lines and stuff like that. But I'm going to run a filter inside of the tank, which at the moment I put in there, not unless it's jumping. And then there's a filter in there, filtering away the tank all the time.
so could you use something like high clean in there that'll help keep
That's
all
what I
your
was
lines and
thinking.
everything clean?
Yeah, I was thinking about getting some of that, but that's
Yeah,
then another
I use
cost.
it. I love that stuff.
And then that's
Yeah, I
another
use
cost,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It is when you run into
But
nutrient companies and you're running all their lineup because when your nutrients look like that, I
oh yeah, I know. I got
was
a
about to
couple shelves.
say, yeah. I
I got a two or three.
was about to say, then you've got the 5 liters and 10 liters. They don't really go on the shelves.
Yeah, it looks
Beautiful.
real good.
I was about to say, we've had the temperatures drop over here in the UK in the past week, so I've had to invest in a heater as well.
Mm. And remind
And
me
it's only
again, what
more
size
of
pots?
these here are under 22 liters,
Nice.
and that's what I'm going to be running on the 4x4, but only running four of them instead of the five.
Mm.
And I might drop one in each side of the 8x4 as well, because of, as you can see, it's a bit much. And I have bleached a fair few of the heads as well because of I had the PPFD on them way too much because the light was
Yeah,
like quite near on touching at one point.
you got the frosted tips. That's okay.
Yeah, I was about to say it doesn't do much. I was about to say all it has is a little white tip on the heads.
That's right. Yeah.
It shows that
Well,
it just shows that one can't take too much light.
little new kids on the block never hurt anybody.
Yeah, I was about to say that's just good fun of doing a pheno hunt. The thing is, I've
Yep.
got 10
Absolutely.
different phenos in here, and it's quite a different smell of having 10.
Well,
Yeah, I
and
bet.
and doing that too, you're gonna find some that are more resilient to certain things, and some are gonna be more finicky, and you're gonna be
Yeah,
able
I
to
was about
figure
to
out
say
which
I have
ones you
found that
like
like there's
that work
one
the best for
tucked
you.
right over the back here, and she's like literally the smallest. There's always one pheno that's always seems to be like the smallest.
The
I'm
runt.
Always
sure it's
find a
spotty,
runt.
but
Yeah,
I
you always find a runt.
bet you she'll be tasty though. She'll probably be your best one.
Oh, they
Your
What
usually
about
best
this
are.
smoke.
little runt though?
Yeah.
What about the little runt?
Those are like my
She's
plants
getting
right now.
bigger. Oh, I was about to say that's only in the starter pot.
Yeah, when you put it that way, I mean that's not that small of a plant. Like that's in a tiny that's
Well,
in a
when
solo
you,
cup basically. So I mean
yeah,
that's a good sized plant for a solo cup basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have done quite well, seeing that it
You
was the
can you,
runt, and it's
you
exactly
can
the
call it a
same
run, but
stage.
that's not fair. There's
Well,
probably no dirt
it's
left in
compared to
that
the
pot. It's
rest of
probably all
these.
roots.
I was about to say it'd all be quite fun when I've just done all my ones a minute ago. Literally, it's just a lot of them were quite root bound. And I think that's half the
Yeah.
issue because literally trying to keep up with water in them was a nightmare. But I was trying
Mm,
to keep it until I had my 3 days that I'm going away for. So I was trying to
yeah.
prolong it. So now they're
Right.
just finding their roots, and by the time I come back, they should be due their next watering.
Well, and with you setting up the what are those pots called again that you're about to use? The mega pots?
I run the mega pots, which are
Yeah, so
these.
by running something like the mega pots, you're not gonna have to worry about when you go away.
No, that is the one reason why I'm doing it. I'm tempted to shut down when I go to Spannabis, so I'm not going to be in flower. I was tempted to just use the pots to keep everything in veg.
Yeah, I got a
Shall
bunch
we show
of
you what I
little donkey
harvested
dicks in
out
there.
the? Shall we show you what I harvested out the 4x4 line?
Yes, please.
And this side here.
Ooh,
Nice. Look at that.
I wish I got more of the netting
nice.
because I tried out netting. And what I'm going to do is use the scrog netting and do it in layers. Because if when I
Yeah, you
harvest
can.
the 8x4, I've got to try and get the 8x4 in here.
Right.
So yeah, you try and fit the 8x4 into a 4x4, you need to layer it and have
I've only
like
done that
spacing
once
as
like
well.
that. I bought a 15-foot long scrog net, and I think it was like 15 by 8 or 15 by 5 or
Yeah, that's
something like
what
that. And
these come in. I just took an offcut from the grow shop. I
yeah,
just went in there and took
well,
a
and
little offcut off and
I
said, "Can I
I
please
had
have
to
some of
hang it
this?"
off my ceiling. I had to hang
Because
it
at the
off my
moment I've
ceiling
got
in a
fishing
horseshoe,
line everywhere. Yeah,
and
Yeah.
I had 5 outdoor plants, and every one of those plants had over a pound on them. And I was like, fuck, I don't know where I'm gonna dry all this. So I hung this scrog net up in my basement, screwed it to the drywall ceiling, and hung it up in a horseshoe,
yeah.
and I filled
Shut
that
that
net.
up because it's
It was
getting
it
nicer.
was
I can feel the
crazy.
cold air in there. Oh, shut that. There goes the phone. Uh, There we go. Have I come back?
Nice. Yep.
Oh, there we go. This ain't perfect here, nothing. Ugh. Thing is, trying to keep
Yeah, it looks cool.
the other tent cold in the room when you got all the other tents is a bit hard. So I've
It
Yeah.
is
literally
when
got a
everything's in the same
direct.
room.
Yeah, I was about to say when all the lights come on, it gets to about probably 18 degrees in there, which is I think about 66 Fahrenheit. And then I keep the humidity normally around about the 60-ish mark. But for the first normally couple of days, I do about 55.
Oh wow.
And then I up it then
Right.
to this normally to about 58. And then in between 58 and 60, then for the rest. But for the first couple of days, I normally go in at 55.
Keep it low. Yeah, keep it
Yeah,
low.
keep it low
Yeah.
because the problem is over here it's quite humid in the UK.
Yeah.
And I'm just like having an issue thinking if I'm going to have bud rot with some of these because of where they got so massive. Because I have run into this issue before, hence why I run two dehumidifiers.
Yeah.
Okay. The stuff up top, I think you'll be okay. I mean, it's all spaced out enough, but
Yeah, I
some of
was
the
about
stuff
to
down in the
say I've
middle,
got
you might.
enough. I was about to say there
Some
is
of the stuff in the
airflow
middle there, you
literally
might.
pushing. Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say there's airflow pushing up through, and there's one each
I
side,
think. I think you'll be
and they're
okay.
on
Your
Oh,
max.
fans down below.
I was about to say the bottom fans are on their max setting, so literally
Yeah.
that's
No,
pushing all the
I
air
think
up
you're
to
gonna
the
be
top.
okay. Yeah, you're gonna
I
be
hope.
okay.
But we've got another
Fingers
couple of
crossed.
weeks yet.
Yeah. Looks fucking great though.
it
That's a
always
hell
Yeah,
of a
does.
view. That's a hell of a view.
I was
Hmm.
about to say I'm quite amazed with it, seeing that I did actually bend them all in half to get them into the net because literally they was like that when they was earlier before I bent them all in half. They was
Yep.
all literally
Well,
trying to
Yeah.
climb to the light.
did you just see what Taz's garden, what he did, Tazarello?
Yeah, I was about to say he cut his in half. I didn't go that like
Yeah.
kamikaze. I did like literally. I show you on this side. It's a bit easier, but I have literally.
Look at
Where's
that.
that one? There's some big knuckles. Like one of them. Oh, where
Yeah,
is
you
it?
can
I
see that.
was about to say this one.
Does.
There's
It looks amazing.
loads of knuckles.
Yeah, it looks really good.
That one there's
It does.
split in half. I moved that leaf.
Cracking it.
And that's that one that comes all the way up here, and I need to get some support, and these are just flopping over now. So it's time to get the fishing line out again when I come back and start supporting
Yeah.
everything.
Have you ever seen those
And
Yeah.
yo-yos that you can buy the
yeah, I was
yo-yos?
thinking of it. Yeah, but you need to put them in a bit earlier,
Yeah, you
I
do.
think, because there's like a
I
friend of
like,
mine. I've just seen him harvest his, and literally when he was pulling the yo-yos out, they was literally the colas were like the size of the yo-yo. They literally took
Yeah, I
up the
believe
whole
it.
entire yo-yo when he like took them out. He had to cut the yo-yo, like the actual bud in half to get the yo-yo out
Oh, that
of it.
sucks. I
But
don't
the
like
thing
that.
was, I was about to say he didn't matter because he was doing all fresh frozen. He's literally going to be doing a bubble wash hash run in the next couple of weeks because we're getting another cold spell.
Yeah.
So when we get our
mm,
next cold spell, that's when he's going to do it.
Okay. Cool.
So
Yeah,
fingers
looks good, man.
crossed that it goes well for him.
yeah, it looks really
I'm
good.
jealous. I can't wait. I can't wait till I can have a big garden like that again.
You need to get an 8x4.
I need to get a room big enough for that, and I will 100% get an 8 by
Or just
4
get a big enough room to take the 8x4, the 4x4, and another 4x4 and a 4x2.
Well,
There you
that's what
go.
I want.
Build a
Two,
shed in the
two.
garden.
Just do it up with couple 2 8 by 8s. How's that?
Yeah,
I
I was
just
about to
need
say, just build a
a
big,
big enough
massive
house to be
shed in the
innocent.
garden. I
Yeah,
was about to
true.
say, just build a shed.
There is sheds out there, but they're not for me.
Honey's got enough land. I
Someday I'll be
Yeah,
back at her again.
was about to say, I can't wait till I move and actually move out to the countryside because that is actually when I eventually move out to the countryside because I'm still caring for my 104-year-old grandmother
Hmm. Yep,
and she's still doing really well.
that's good. She just had her birthday like a few
yeah,
months ago, right?
Yeah, I was about to say she had her birthday in August.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
nice.
It's like I said to my father
104.
since she was. I said to my father when she was 100, she's going to live to 106 just to wind you up. So if she lives to
Yep.
106, I'm the curse of that one.
That's funny.
I
That's
just have to
funny.
keep her going till then. It's
Definitely, yeah, yeah. There's something about people that age, man. They're a whole lot stronger than this new generation, man. They're tougher.
yeah, I was about to say she was very strict on her healthy eating and everything and
Yep.
exercise. And I think that's what kept her going all this time was the exercise.
My grandma, I think, just turned 96. No, not 96. 94. So she's a couple years younger than your grandma, but I mean, she's getting there and she's still going pretty strong. So
Yeah, at that age, she was still going up to the high street and still doing her shopping. I know, I used to walk up there with her.
nice.
All right, bet
All right,
there's some
brother.
next person on.
Yes, we got a few people that have been waiting a long time back there, so we're gonna keep on
Yes.
moving. But
Thank you
thanks
for
again
letting
for
me get
coming
on.
on. Absolutely, man.
Yes. Hope to see you
Always
next
welcome.
Friday.
Yes, I should be on next Friday.
Cool. All right, sir. Good to see you again, and happy growing.
Thank you very much, mate.
Happy
Peace.
Friday.
Bye.
All right. Let's just jump into it.
So, hopefully he's ready. I always seem to
We've
catch
had
him off
so
guard.
many nice gardens.
We have. We got another one right here. You ready? Is he ready?
Oh.
What up? What
Is
up?
he ready? He's
What
ready.
up? What up? How's it
How's
going,
everybody
man?
doing?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Good.
Let me get some things out the way here. How's y'all Friday going?
So
Going
far,
great.
so good.
Get to see some beautiful gardens. Now we get to see your, I wouldn't even call that a garden. That is just like so much bigger.
It's a whole nursery.
Yeah.
That's about what it is right now. There's a bunch of veg right now.
And they got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah. So we got my section over here in the corner, grow diary section,
Nice.
and some greenbacks, and one little autoflower.
Nice. So the
Lots
side
of-
on the left, that's all your genetics in there.
Yeah, these are mine.
Beauty. Nice. I'm always so amazed what you do in solo cups, man.
I know, it's crazy. I can't even do that in 5 gallons, never mind. Unless they're outdoors.
Here's number 18.
Nice. Yeah, she looks nice. She's got a nice structure to her.
Does.
Yeah, it's a bunch of randoms. This one's filling out.
Nice. Well, you wait big time, buds. You wait till you see the rest of this. This is just the beginning.
This ain't nothing.
Yeah, those are the new starts for this run. Now I'm at to pull half of them out, and then a couple of them going in here. These ain't no, I think day, was it? I think we're day 18 on these. Day 2 on these. 18 on the
Nice.
other ones.
Crazy. You gotta have like the most organized calendar ever because
Oh my goodness.
yeah, just trying to keep track of
All on my
everything is
phone.
just so crazy. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Technology,
I
gotta
mean,
love it.
if your calendar is anywhere near as organized as your tents, then I mean, you're doing all right.
Yeah, I can pretty much. I got my schedule and everything on there, so I don't really have to worry about remembering too much of anything.
That's gorgeous. She's pretty.
Only got a few flowers. Like I said, most of it's in veg, early flower. These some of them
Looks good though.
GGs.
That is so beautiful.
This is
It is.
one of them
And the VGKS1 that you have is a random one.
Look at the colors.
Yeah, they go dark purple. Dark purple.
That is beautiful.
Then we got my all gas keeper.
Oops. That's not what
Oh,
I wanted.
It's not one to focus.
Beautiful. You might
it
not have a lot of
is.
flowers, but the ones you have are gorgeous.
Oh my goodness,
Thank you,
yes.
thank you. And we got 3 autoflowers finishing up. And I'm gonna have starting to have another run in here. We got a Bruce
Beautiful.
banner in the back.
Look at the frost on her.
She's thick. She's falling over. I had to tie her up.
Yeah, Fireman Sam was just saying he's gonna be running into the same problem real soon. Fuck. Just caked in trichomes.
I
This one was
know.
this was the strawberries right here.
Is that one
Beautiful.
cola coming straight up the center there?
Yeah,
Damn.
breaks about right here, but the rest of
Jeez.
that's all cold.
Damn.
That's the strawberries fast buds. That was a Bruce Banner fast buds.
Wow.
And those are those the fast flowers or are those the femmes? Just the
No,
photos.
there's
Regular
autoflowers.
photos. Oh, they're
These
autos.
are
Okay.
autoflowers.
Auto. Wow.
Yep. These 3 are autos, and this one's the grease gun, but it's from Atlas. But it's auto as well. She's falling out the room.
Wow. I'll tell you that greasy
I,
candy that I've shared that with a bunch of people, and a lot of people really like that one.
oh my God.
Oh,
I'm
really?
one of them.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
I'm
Awesome.
fussy.
I let a guy from work today try a little bit, and he came in from outside, and it was instant. Like his eyes were just half shut. They were so red, and he just went dumb for the rest of the day. I was like, dude, what is wrong with you? Fuck.
Great to hear. Great to hear.
Yeah, everybody loves it. So
Very tasty.
Yes, yes. Thanks. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you.
yeah, I really like that one too.
There's
Ooh, look
plenty
at
more of
that.
them. These are some more autoflowers.
Nice.
These cute little babies.
Mm-hmm.
All the smaller ones besides the middle, these are going for a little breed run. But these other 3 are mine that I made from last run. Just give them a little try.
Nice.
That's exciting.
This one is looking a little weird. I don't know about that one. But these other 2 are fine.
Greasy runs candy. Huh.
Greasy Runts candy. It's a greasy candy, but with forbidden runts as well, with added into it.
Okay. Nice.
Then we got some autos I need to take some
Brilliant.
photos of. And
Beauty.
Beautiful.
just gotta take some photos of those,
Look
put
at
them up.
that.
It's another autoflower. Let's see if I can pull her into the light.
That's an auto flower?
Yeah, it's an autoflower.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
It was the one I was doing for a grow Irish contest.
Oh, wow.
Let's see if I can get a light on her. I just gotta do a final pictures of her. Well, you can see how big she is. She's pretty big.
She
She
is pretty big.
is. She's beautiful.
I don't think it's gonna pick her up though.
Oh, there you go. Damn. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you. I'm surprised at her. Then this other one's an autoflower, but I'm probably gonna throw her out. I don't feel like waiting on it.
Every time
Pretty
you come
big
on,
though.
I just want to like get off the camera and go pop like 150 seeds.
I
Every
know,
time I see
right?
your garden, I just want to go pop seeds.
We got reed veggies in the corner.
Nice.
Nice.
Turn it down.
So when you re-veg them, you don't keep those plants, right? Like you'll re-veg them and then take clones off of that. Is that how that works?
Yeah, I'll take that when that comes up. Give me a clone, and then just trash it and start over.
Crazy.
New baby shoot.
So cool to see.
Yeah.
Again, look at the
And they'll
freaking
come up from all
purple
the.
on that.
Do what?
I know it's crazy. So the new shoots all come up from the old bud sites, right?
Yeah, they'll come up from little bud sites.
Beautiful.
Come straight out of them.
That's cool. That's cool because it's such dark purple, like Bunny was saying, and then these brand new, fresh,
Ah,
like lime green shoots coming out.
I love it.
Crazy.
Wow.
It's almost sad because that looks like really good flower there, but I know you're looking at the bigger
Looks
picture here. You're
frosty
trying to get some
too.
new plants.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard to keep them. It's like those are some good nuggets to smoke right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, you're looking at the bigger picture and you're thinking down the road here.
Yeah, I just keep it and do it again. Bunch of cloners around them. Everything got a fresh haircut, refresh.
So crazy.
Then then we got
It just
everything
keeps
on clone.
just keeps
I was
giving.
gonna
It's
say,
the
and
garden that
just when
keeps
you
on
think
giving.
he's done.
Everything's on backup.
That's so crazy.
Some more on
Gorgeous.
backup. Some little starts.
I want to go pop a
Yeah.
whole bunch of seeds.
Problem.
I wish I had the room, man. I really do. I just had to move a tent. We had a tent down in the basement, but um, that's what I used to dry in this year, and then we ended up with a bit of a flood after, so we actually had to break up the floor in a section, so I had to move the tent out of that room. So maybe after I'll
Oh,
get it back going again, and maybe I can throw a few more in there, but
Look
we'll
at
see.
that. I love that view.
I appreciate it.
Oh, we appreciate you
No
coming
worries.
on and showing us.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
I ain't got too
Always.
much
absolutely.
exciting things going right now. I just got a lot of things holding right now.
No, but you're gonna have a whole bunch real soon that are because you flip them real quick too.
Yeah,
So
this
I mean,
room
it's
already been
it's the
flipped.
yeah.
I'm
So in the
waiting
next
on
couple
these three
weeks,
to
you're
finish
gonna
up. Oh yeah,
nice.
go ahead. I was gonna say go ahead.
Yeah, in the next couple weeks, you're gonna have all kinds of stuff in there that's flowering.
Yeah, almost everything getting changed up. These three coming out. These three sitting right here and waiting. I just took cuts of these. They've been sitting here in this half gallon, starving. These thick root, just sitting in a half gallon. But they're
So
going in. There's three more.
Alicia wants to know where people can get your genetics if they can get your genetics right now.
If they wanna try out some. I don't really have any out on the drop yet. I got a bunch of them in testing, but I do have a lot that can be gone out for be ran. So if you know how to get a hold of me, shoot me a DM.
Okay, you heard them,
Perfect.
folks. But you are going to be dropping some, hopefully, in the near future.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully soon. I just gotta finish up some testing on them. Do another round on them, see, make sure everything goes good. Because the first round was good. Some of them I wasn't a fan of the taste of them, so I'm just gonna discontinue. And some of them can be going through, so I'll just
Yep.
go on from there. But I have a lot that haven't went in or needs a little bit more run through. So
Yeah. And that's the thing with
I
you
don't
too. Like
just
you put them through the ringer. Like only the strong
oh
survive
yeah.
in Moses' garden.
Yeah, if they come up weak, slow, any type of funkiness, they gone. I throw a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I do the everybody hates on it, but I do the multi cup, and the best one will make it. So far it's the middle one, and the other two is probably gonna get pulled. Then we'll start go from there. I just I call early.
People might people might hate on it, but I mean, you have your own way of doing things, and you're also
Only
growing
the
for a
strong
different reason
survive.
than some of us. Like you're breeding, you're making your own genetics, and you
Yeah.
want the strongest ones. So you're that's what you're specifically going for. So
Yeah, if they can't make it, they can't handle the cold, hot,
yeah,
whatever. Like right now, so that's why I'm already looking a little sad because I think it's like 60 something. Yeah, since the tent's been on open for a while, it's only 68 degrees in here. 68,
I was gonna
48.
say
Yeah.
if they can't handle the cold where you're at, then they're definitely not gonna handle the cold here in Canada, eh?
No.
Oh God,
Yeah,
no.
exactly. And the room stays around 60, about 60, 65, 66 ish. And
Yeah,
the babies stay like that. So if they can hold a little cold weather.
yeah.
Ones I end up working with, they'll
Those
hold it.
they
If
look
they don't
super
make it,
happy
they don't
right
make
now,
it.
very healthy.
Beautiful. Yes.
And all the little babies up here, got some praying clones.
I love the shelf that you put in there. That was a really good
Yes.
I
addition.
appreciate it. Yes, I need it's much needed. Much needed.
Yeah, you need another one.
I do need another one. I need one more. But I think I'm gonna end up going down and just using this corner for re-veg
Right.
and get my mom's on down here and taking it down a notch. Even though I hate to,
Yeah.
so I have to take it down one notch and just keep it more of a tighter rotation than it was
Yeah.
loose as I've been running.
Yeah. You've been running a lot because you've been testing a lot of stuff on your own. You know what I mean? So I mean, I guess once you get comfortable with some of the stuff that you have until you start breeding more and testing those, then I mean, I guess you can dial it back a little bit, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's cool, man.
Yeah, I
You
run
can actually
these
start
two in the location.
growing for you.
Well, I still do technically. Like I use that last room. That's technically my room. I put a few in there for I want or run it up as my room. Like this run next is all my keepers. So all once
Right.
that gets done, I'm running none of my keepers in there, and then these two are just going to be just testing rooms.
Nice.
Nice.
That's cool.
But they're
Someday.
gonna get upgraded.
Someday
I'm
I'll be there.
trying to upgrade them. We'll see how it goes.
Well, you're doing a hell of a job so far.
I appreciate it. I do
Yes, for
appreciate it.
sure.
Mm. Yeah, I'm always blown away. Always. Every time you come on, I'm just you leave and I'm in awe. I don't even know.
Thank you. I really do
Crazy.
appreciate it. And I do thank y'all for the compliment on the greasy candy.
It's tasty, man. I really
Oh
like
my
that one.
goodness. Yes.
Actually, both all the parents are here right now. This one will be the candy. This is
Nice.
actually candy,
Nice.
and this one, which it's an auto fire. This is actually the other parent, but not this exact female. But that's the other
Right.
parent of the greasy
That's the
candy.
auto one. Yeah. Well, actually,
Yeah.
the ones that I had, they were autos too, like half auto, half fast flower kind of thing.
Yep. This one would be this is the mom that well, and technically mom and dad, but it's mom, but yeah,
Yeah.
donor and
Both
mom.
strains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
But I
Always
don't want to
looks
hold
great.
y'all up. I know y'all got a few more left.
Yeah, we got a few more back there, but
Yeah.
we appreciate you coming on, man.
Appreciate y'all having
Yeah.
me
Hope to
on.
see you again.
I'll be back.
Anytime.
I'll be in the comments
Yes.
Cool, man. Good to see you
for
again.
sure.
And
Good to see
we'll
y'all.
chat
Y'all have a
later.
good one.
All right, peace, brother.
Yeah, have a great night.
You too.
Always beautiful
Yes,
garden.
yes, always. All right, I
Are we
think I
ready
actually
for the next?
skipped over. I think I skipped over kind. I think he was supposed to be the last one. I think he was supposed to be on before Lowe's, but I jumped the gun a little bit. Lowe's was right in order, and he went on. But
You're
we will
fired.
bring him on now. I know I am
What the hell
fired.
putting me on after Lowe's? You know I ain't got shit to show right now but the baby. What did I ever do to you, Ganix? How you guys doing?
You were actually, when I told you the order, I think you were actually before him, and then he was like right next to me in queue, and then I was like, it just kind of happened, and I went, oh,
I
whoops.
switched
That's
cameras.
okay though.
I switched phones because my other phone, when I went on Ruse, was echoing. So I figured I'd try it because I used
Oh,
it, I think, on levels, and it's working fine now. So it's only on Ruse and another, I think, Chronic Chatter. It happened too. So I don't
hmm,
know. It's weird.
weird.
But
That
first of
is
all,
weird.
I would like to apologize to Tractor X on Sunday on Cortez's show when I was a moderator. I was in the middle of seeing a man about a horse and accidentally blocked one of his comments and put him in timeout for like 300 seconds. Total accident, man. I apologize.
He's
Uh-oh.
fired too.
That I didn't see until afterwards. So
Get him,
I was thinking
chapter.
about it for some reason. I saw him and I was like, man, I felt bad about that. You probably thought I was an asshole.
It happens. I
So what's
almost
up with
did
you
it
guys?
too. So
That
What's that?
happens. It
not much.
happens.
We're here to see gardens. So what do you have got? What do
Yeah.
you got
Well,
growing on?
Hmm.
let me get
First of all, I want to
get
point
you
out
one
your
here.
sign that you got back there,
I
right
was
behind you.
waiting
Your
for
sign.
that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me show you this. I got this. I haven't even showed anybody yet. I got this like 2 months ago or a month ago or whatever. Still in the plastic.
You guys are
It's a
twinning.
little it's a little different, but it's real close.
I saw that one. I ended up getting this one instead. I kind of want to get another one and put the dank
That's
nugs and
cool.
hang it upside down,
I
Oh
like
like that
yeah,
it
underneath of
that
has
would
it.
be
all
So
cool.
the
yeah,
I like the design and everything in the leaf. Mine doesn't have that.
yeah,
I
yeah. It's
don't
pretty
I
cool.
don't like
It
mine
was it
now.
was only like $7 on Temu, so I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So yeah.
That's where I got mine
All
too.
right, here we
All right.
go. Guess we'll start with the little babies. We got the Lucky Charmelade. Only one popped. That's the Astro Grow Along from Conway Seeds. That's the lemon
Nice.
cherry gelato and Skittles mix. Here is Dr. Pepper that I got from Cosmic Cotton Candy GG. Thurgood won them
Nice.
on
Nice.
her live, and he didn't. He said, "Man, I got so many seeds. Give them to Kind Bud." So she sent them to me. Here's another one right here. Pop that one a little
Gigi's
earlier.
awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then I got a couple bag seeds
That's just
going back here. They should. I imagine they'll be popping through the soil by morning. Um, yeah, and then Big Time was supposed to send me some. I guess they're in the mail. Some original Land Race OG Kush. Uh,
Ooh.
nice.
as soon as I get
That would
those,
be
I'm gonna
exciting.
pop a couple of those. Yeah, since one of the Lucky Charmelade didn't pop. And then we got the THC bomb here. Grew that outdoor this year, as you know, and I found a seed when I was trimming. And yeah, it's the tops are getting nice and even. Starting to do that training. I
Nice. Yeah.
think I got it wired down over here, and then I got one of the
Even
clips
after
on
you
it.
suspended Traptor, he's still shooting out tips. Look at that. What a stand-up guy he is.
Here's Banana Blaze that Thurgood gave
Mm,
me.
Hmm,
Little burnt tips.
nice.
nice.
I've been feeding it same as everything else. I guess it's just a little bit picky. But no harm. I mean, look at it. It's looking beautiful.
Oh, she's
So
beautiful.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
yeah.
look
turned
at the
out nice.
leaves.
Yeah. Took some growth
You
off the
top her?
bottom here. I did. I
Did you
topped it
already?
once. Um, and I
Very
topped
cool.
them all of these once. This is the ultraviolet haze I brought home from the Goat Cup that I got free from Brothers Mendel, and
Alrighty.
it's taken off.
Yeah, she looks real
And
nice
then,
too.
and then this is
Yeah.
another one Thurgood gave me. It's a Sunset Sherb from Fireline Genetics, and that's the one that topped itself at the beginning twice, not just once, but twice. So it's got a ton of tops on it. And
I
then
love when they do
I
that.
topped the main branch once already. So I'm kind of letting them even out. But I'm just playing with them, see how they grow. I love the training.
Yep.
That's my favorite part besides smoking. So I'm just
Yeah, it's
gonna
fun. I
each
like training
plant I
too.
let grow, and as it grows, I kind of train it. There's no set way I do it. I do high stress, low stress, chiropractic. I
Yeah.
mean, I incorporate everything into my grow.
Right.
I don't overdo it because you can definitely overdo it. But yeah, I mean, there's no reason you can't do several kinds of training at one time. And
I think
as
there's a
you can see,
place
I
for
start
all of it.
early.
I think there's a place for all of it. There's a time and a place for all of it. Like
Right.
like I was saying earlier, sometimes I try not to top if I can, and I try to just train, but sometimes you get one that just shoots up and it's way bigger than the rest of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those ones I like to go in and I like to top them and then get them back down to around the same height if I can get in there early enough and do it. And then you just
Yeah.
kind of train everything to kind of maintain that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like this one here,
Fill
I
up the
don't know what
space.
I'm gonna do this. I like the way it's growing. I mean, it's looking pretty. I like the shape. It's nice and symmetrical. So,
Yep.
I might mainline it. I might just top the main colas and, get it to bush out a little bit with that one.
Yep.
I've got these pots with the rings around it. I want to take some and take the main stem and do a spiral and kind of grow it straight up the width of the pot. There's a lot of things I want to do,
Yeah.
and just depending on how they grow is how I'm going to train them. Just
Absolutely.
gotta
Yeah.
see what they do and what they like. That's all. But
I
yeah,
like to just mess with them and see.
I think I finally got everything dialed in with the indoor after I killed those autos the first run in the summer. But
Mm.
they're looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the results so far. And
Yeah,
then
they
I've
are. They're
got
Bonsai.
looking great.
for these, I've really got to transplant this one. I'm way behind, but I got
I
cocoa
don't know about
core.
that. You saw Lowe's garden. You saw all those.
Yeah, right, right. And I've given it a little bit of nutrients when I watered. I gave it like half water, half nutrients when I gave these nutrients because I haven't even given these full nutrients yet. I gave these like 50%. Next feeding, I'll up it to about 75, and then I'll go full strength, towards the end of veg. But I always increase gradually. As you can see, I probably did that right because if I would have added too much that first one, then I could have done more damage to that plant.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I can
Yeah,
always
you
add
just
more.
the tip is you got just the tip, eh?
Right, right, exactly. So I know exactly how much to feed that one now. That gets a little bit less than these. And yeah, it's all trial and error with it. You just never know until you start growing. Every plant's different, and these are all different strains. And I knew I could run into that problem,
Yep.
but
Yep.
it's a learning experience. I
For
got all
sure.
different strains. I got
Yep.
indica, I got sativa, I got hybrids, I got everything in
And
here.
just going between those right there alone. You go from an indica to a sativa to a good blend of the two of them combined,
Right.
like your
I mean,
feeding
you could
regimen
see
might
the
be completely
difference. Like,
different.
here's your indica right there. Okay, it's growing like the nodes are real.
Squatty.
Right, right. And then here's your sativa, the ultraviolet haze. You can see it's going to
Mm.
be a long, skinny plant. It's gonna be tall. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why I'm anticipating room for this one.
Yeah, you might need it.
Oh yeah, I already know I am. But I think
Yeah,
I'm only going to do
you can see
nine.
it.
I think I'm going to do 9 plants in the 5x5 so I can get my bearings and see how well that grows. and then next time I can always add a plant, take a plant away.
Yep. Yeah,
Just play around with it.
you're growing in a new space right now. Like it's a totally
Yeah.
different size than what you're used to. So
Yeah.
it's like
And
anything else. It's
indoor,
like when you switch your pot size, when you switch your nutrients, when you do anything different, it's all about it's trial and error until you figure it out.
Yep. Sure.
yeah, yeah, and
Slack
that's just
collections
it. Is that
building.
I'm new to indoor growing, anyways. I'm more. I've always done out for the last 20 years. I've been growing outdoors, 30 years since I was in my teens. But
Yeah.
it's a whole different ball game when you're growing indoor. It's
Yeah, when you're Mother
It
Earth,
is.
then it's a little different.
yeah,
Yeah.
and there's a lot more benefits. Like the pest management's a lot easier. In controlling the environment, I've got everything dialed in. You don't have to worry about humidity spikes outside and getting bud rot and powdery mildew. So I can see the benefits with it, and I'm a big tent because I'm used to having a big outdoor garden. Winter time coming,
Yeah.
I want a lot to do, and that's why I'm growing in cocoa. Half half of my plants are going in cocoa, the other ones are in soil, and I'm gonna see the difference. I want to see how they
Yep.
grow, and I'm experimenting around because this, like I said, I'm pretty new to this. Back when I was
Yeah.
growing
And
before, it was guerrilla growing.
as long as you stay on top of your cocoa, those plants are probably going to grow way faster than your other ones.
I saw that the other day. I was in Discord, and it same strain started the same time, and the one in cocoa was twice as big as the other one.
It's
So
pretty much when you're growing in cocoa, it's basically hydroponics.
right, and
So,
I
and you
grew
Yeah.
see how
the,
fast those grow.
the Durban poison that Huey gave me this summer was in cocoa, and man, I did great with that. As you saw, it was a
Yep.
great plant, big
Yep.
harvest. Like the smell was just gagged me when I was trimming it. It was so strong. So yeah, I really like the results of that, and that's why I would like to try that out and see which one I like best before I
Yeah,
really start
absolutely.
getting into it. I'm really getting into it, but I need to find what I like.
Absolutely. Well, and when you start finding ones that you like, you can start taking cuttings of those. And like Lowe's, he backs everything up. You can start taking a couple cuttings here, a couple cuttings there. I mean, if you got the space for it. I mean, I would love to do that, but I personally don't have the space right now to do that. But
Yeah,
that's
me
how I
neither.
used to do it, as I used to clone everything
Right,
and just until you know what that plant's going to do in flower, you don't know if you want to keep it or not. So after
right,
flower, there's times where I threw out half the clones that I had because I just didn't want them after I grew it out. I wanted these ones.
right.
So, and then
And
you can do a full run of plants that you already know, and they're basically gonna be like growing the other ones out.
yeah, and once you've grown a strain, you know what it does. It's easier to grow next time. You know how it feeds. You
Definitely.
know the flowering time. And that's the good thing about the THC bomb. I already know all about that. I grew it outdoors, yeah, but I mean it's still the same strain. I know how much to feed it.
Yep.
It's still in soil. Um,
Yep. And
but yeah,
it could take
it's
the beating of outside, so I mean, growing it
right.
inside is
Oh yeah,
probably gonna be
yeah,
a little bit
and
easier, right?
thrived in. Yeah, thrived in drought and heat and everything that we had this summer. But
Yeah.
my brother's got a 4x4 down the street. I'm meeting lots of people. Like, Huey comes over and hangs out. I've gone over Thurgood's a couple of times. So if I needed somebody to take a cutting, if I didn't have room, and be like, hey, can you take this for a little bit? And
Yeah.
if I don't end up taking a cutting from, or if I don't take it back or take a cutting from it, you just go ahead and grow it and flower it out, and no
Definitely.
big deal.
Yep. Yeah, you got some people
No
close to
harm,
you,
no
which is
foul.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Right on, brother. We
Yep.
got
All
a
right,
few more
guys. Well,
people in the
Yeah.
back.
all
Yes.
right. Well, thanks for having me
Yeah. So
on, and it
thank
was
you
good to
so
see you guys.
much. Yes.
All
Absolutely.
right.
Come
I'll
back
Always
see you
next
next time
welcome.
Friday.
around. Yep. You
Yes,
guys
sir.
have a good
Yes.
one.
Next week. Yes,
All right.
you too, buddy. Peace.
You too. Have a great night.
Yes, yes.
Are we ready for the next? On to the
Yeah, I think we'll
next
just keep
one.
going through them and then we can show ours at the end. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Macho! Macho's peeing on
Macho
his pants right
Man.
now.
Oh, what up? What's going on, everybody?
Yo,
Sorry, I thought I
what's
still
going
had
on,
more
man?
time over here. How's everybody doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Good,
You
thanks.
got
I'm
off work
doing good.
early?
I'm
Good
doing
time.
good. Yeah, a little bit, little bit. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
I don't know if you
Good
guys remember this
nose.
guy right here.
I sure
My
did.
tummy chong plant.
Oh yeah, I noticed right away.
Yep.
Yeah,
I pulled out the
I've
4 by
seen her
4
on a couple shows. She's impressive.
Yeah, she's been making her rounds. Yeah, she's almost done now. She's looking up pretty good.
Yeah.
And considering that's like a bonsai, that's pretty
It's
cool. That
crazy.
might be the biggest
Yeah.
bonsai plant I've seen.
Yeah, it's a 4 by
So
4 It's like a
far.
whole 4 by 4 Let me see if I can
Yeah,
get you
that's
a shot of
crazy.
the roots over here on this side.
That's so crazy. Damn.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she's been fun to play with. I got another one going right now.
How
This
long have
one's
you
a
been growing
little.
that one for?
I vegged it for about 2 months.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the next one
And
that I got going. I'm
how
sorry.
far
Go
along
ahead.
is that? How far along is that one into flower? You might have already said, but
Ooh, no, honestly, it's almost there.
just a guess.
Exactly how exactly? I don't know.
Just a
I say
guess.
about close to 7.
Okay, so she's
Yeah,
coming. She's got about another week or two left, and then she'll be
yeah,
wrapping up.
yeah. I plan on chopping her down before I go to Vegas.
Nice.
Nice.
When's
Yep,
that? That's December 3rd.
3rd. Yep, I'm
That's
Nice.
flying out the
exciting.
Yeah,
3rd. Yeah, this is gonna
yeah.
be
You guys are gonna
fun.
have a lot of fun. There's a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
people going to that.
go hang out with
Oh yeah.
everybody out there.
That's
Can't wait for
That's
awesome.
that.
gonna be cool.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. All the groomies in
No
Vegas, it's
doubt.
gonna be crazy.
Oh, it's
You
gonna be
guys better bring
insane.
some bomb money.
Some fun. Oh shit.
Yeah, you see this one right
That's
here?
cool.
Good man. So that's your next bonsai. Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, yeah. You see it goes up, does a 90 going that way, 180 coming back, then a 90 going up,
That's crazy.
and doing good. I mean, looks happy.
Looks really happy. Super, super healthy. I can't believe you bent it like
Oh
that. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, but this one, I don't know if you can see. Not really picking up too good. It's got balls on there.
Oh yeah.
So this one, I'm just gonna keep it on light,
Oh
24
yeah.
hours, keep it going, and see what I could do with it. Just have some fun
Nice.
with
Are
it.
you gonna are you gonna try to collect the pollen?
Nah, nah. I'm hoping to put
No.
it back in veg, and if it doesn't, then I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Yeah, I don't need no
No.
pollen right
So
now.
harsh. It's so harsh.
And this is my closet,
Damn.
bro.
Nice.
Wow. Get the beautiful green.
I thought I had too many till I seen Lowe's, and I knew I was like, I need to step my shit up.
Yeah, right? That's
Every
what I'm
time I
saying.
see
Every time he
Lowe's, I'm like,
comes on,
damn.
I just want
I'm
to
glad.
get
I'm
off
glad
camera
Kind
and
Buds
go
came on
hug.
after him.
I know we gotta start showing our gardens at the beginning of the show, so then we don't have to like show it after all you
Follow with
guys.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this was more filled out yesterday, but I did a lot of default on it. So these are all flipped already. I'm just hoping to get the top nug on all of these. Get one big ass nug coming out.
Nice.
We got
Nice.
Chad Westport, no joke. We got some crop culture right here. We got Welcome to the Grow Tent, Blueberry Spacewalk right here. Another no
Nice.
joke from Chad Westport. These three over here are
Nice.
from the Grow Under the Stairs.
Beautiful.
Let's see what else we got over here. These are all chopped cherry cuts.
Nice.
Nice.
This one is Atomic Smash Kick from Welcome to the Grow Tent.
Nice.
Another chopped cherry. This one's Gary Poppins, cut of Gary Poppins. And these are Moroccan peaches.
What is it?
Oh,
Moroccan peaches?
yeah, Moroccan peaches.
Nice.
And this right here is a Chill Out OG.
Beautiful.
Damn. Looks good.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Looks real
And I
good.
got a London pound cake right here from, well, it's supposed to be London cherries. They changed the name on that one. London cherries. That's the grow
Nice.
long for Seeds of Harvest.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to kill one of them yesterday because it grew balls on that one too.
Oh, damn it.
The balls on that one
Oh,
were
really?
bigger, so I wanted to get rid of that one quick. I didn't want to play with that
Yeah.
one.
No.
No balls allowed. Not in my tent,
Yeah, no balls
anyways.
No.
allowed.
Get them out before they pop.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Oh, thank
I
you,
love
thank
that
you.
bonsai tree. That
Ah,
thing's fucking
beautiful.
nuts.
I know. I wish I had like more room because it takes so much time, but I would love to
Yeah, it
do
does.
that.
It does. But
Yeah.
I mean, you got to know that it's gonna take time to do it. You know, it's more just like therapy, kind of.
Yeah, it's hobby,
Just
right?
sitting there playing
Like
with the
you're
plant. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, like you do your own thing for your smoke, and then the rest of it is just kind of it's
yeah,
playtime.
yeah. Yeah, I've seen people bonsai plants that's just like one long stem, and it's just twisting and turning, and it's got like one little nug on there, but they're just having fun bending the hell out the plant.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool to watch. Like it's really impressive to see what you can actually do with this plant.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, the
goodness.
plants are
Yeah.
resilient. You see that one right there? I bent the hell out of it, turned it back, bent it back, and it's still going.
Yeah. I saw that maybe was it earlier today or yesterday? You had put a post up with that. And I didn't notice it at first, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on with that thing? And then I realized I was like, oh shit. And then you just showed it again. That's cool. I've never seen
Yeah, these
anybody do
plants are
that before.
resilient.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
super
always
cool.
wanted to do the actual bending of the branches. I didn't get to do it on my first one, so this one I'm gonna have some fun with it.
Yeah,
See how long I can get
I
it
like it.
going.
It's cool to see. And of course, I mean, you've been giving it for sure your savage sauce, for sure.
Oh, you know about that. You know about that.
I think everybody knows about that. The chat was not stopping.
Yep.
Where
It's
was it? That
Black
was on
Friday too, so you guys could get it's on sale right now. Get it while
get
it's hot.
those, everybody. Literally get it while it's hot. Where was that? That was on was that on levels? No, that was on
Yeah.
was it on levels?
Yeah, I think it was levels. Yeah.
I think it was. I think it was. Yeah, because I
I don't
popped
know.
on
I
there and you
bet.
were on there and you were
Yeah,
showing it.
yeah. Or it might have been Ames. One or the other.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it
Yeah.
was I think it was levels. Because I don't pop onto a lot of shows, and that was one that I popped onto recently. So
Yeah, I think it was levels. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
About a
a
week or
couple
two
weeks.
I'm
ago.
No,
pretty
Yep.
sure.
about a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a week ago.
Yeah.
So nice, man. I'm glad you got
Yeah.
off work. I haven't seen you on in a while, so it's
Yeah, it's
good to
been a
have you
Yes.
on.
while, man. I had to come on you guys' show.
Appreciate it.
It's been so long. I'll show
Yeah,
my bottle too.
definitely. There it
Y'all
is.
get y'all bottles.
So,
All I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah,
It was good talking to you guys. Good seeing you guys
absolutely, man.
again.
You're anytime you get off work early, you're always welcome to pop on.
I appreciate it. Appreciate
For
it. Salute to
sure.
everybody in the chat.
All right.
You
Thanks for
guys have
coming
a good
on,
night.
man, and hopefully we see you
You
next week or
too.
the week after.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I
Whenever
should
you
be off
can.
next week, so if you guys are on, I'll be here.
Oh, we'll be here.
Perfect.
We'll
Hell
be
yeah.
here. So pop in, man, for sure.
All right, you guys have a good one.
All right. All
Have
right,
a
later,
great
bro.
night.
Nice. All right, you want to just pop right into the next one?
Let's do it.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. What's up? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. What a great
G
show.
Money in the house.
What's going on, G Money?
What's going on,
G
bro?
Money. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy joy. Is that what Ren
Yeah.
and Stimpy used to say? What do you got? Ooh,
Got some pretty ladies.
those are really
They,
starting to chunk up, eh?
they're about done. So I gave them just straight 6-2 water yesterday, starting the flush. Temps are coming
Nice.
down. Yeah, I figured 3-4 days, which is actually
That
about
look
perfect. 'Cause then I can start harvesting, clean it up, move to the new grow room, a new spot, some new equipment.
That's exciting. New equipment.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Oh, I don't got it yet. I just ordered
Oh,
it.
okay. What are you getting?
Uh,
Or is it a
5.
surprise?
Well, it's gonna be shown on here first. So whatever. If you want to know now or
Nice.
when you see it
Well,
Do we
first,
want it to be a surprise or
that's
that's
all.
what
up
he's
to you.
asking?
Don't matter. It's 5x5 by
Heck
6.5.
yeah.
Nice.
Mars Hydro had their 5x5 on sale.
Nice.
So I went with that. They got good reviews. And then I went with their FCE 8000.
Beauty.
There was a good sale on that
That's
too. So,
that'll be a nice light.
and set it up with some AC Infinity ducting and Pro 69. That's all on sale on Amazon. You get that for 25% off right now. And
Beautiful.
that kind, buds.
That's gonna be awesome. So you're
Yeah.
gonna have both tents set up, or you're just gonna have the big one set up?
I'm gonna have both tents and my little germination area too. So it'll go can germination to 3 by to this to 5x5, and then
I
just
like it. I like it.
Yes.
and learn
Perpetual. You're gonna try to
more.
get like a perpetual going.
Yeah, and just learn. It'll just
Nice.
because I mean I really haven't had to do much since flower, just feeding one time and watering barely ever because I make sure the bases are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and you got big pots down there. You're growing in tens, right? 10 gallon.
Yeah, tens. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Super Skunk X Games.
Has it got a like a skunky smell to
Beautiful.
it, or
It's more of a sweeter smell now.
yeah?
I don't know if they're touch it, but they're dense and yeah, it's pretty sweeter than I thought
It
they'd.
it looks really nice. Like they frosted up really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
They packed on the weight really nicely.
Flower.
Yeah, nice work, man.
Beautiful.
Considering you don't count your last grow as a grow.
I really don't
Huh?
now.
This is his first grow, everybody.
Mr. I have problems, and then they just bounce right back like, oh, what problems? And they grow 3.5 feet tall. Your plants look great now.
They're okay. You'll see them in a minute. Well, not in a minute, but probably in a few minutes.
They're
I'll
more
show 'em.
than okay.
The
Yeah.
color hasn't fully come back in them yet, but they're praying. They're happy. They're
Oh,
not
yeah.
getting worse. You know what I mean? The
Yep.
problem has stopped. So I mean, that's really all I can ask for. Nice.
Love it.
Nice, Ian.
And thankfully you sent me enough so I can put the other ones in the new tent.
Did I?
Oh yeah, you hooked me up.
Nice. I don't remember how many I sent you.
Well, I bet you don't remember fucking all the fucking shit you go through. Yeah.
I don't
You
know
got
what
my
that means,
I appreciate you.
but
You and
Yeah,
Sue
thank you for showing us.
appreciate both
oh,
of
we
you.
appreciate you guys, man. We appreciate you guys
Oh,
popping on and
big
Awesome.
showing your
time.
gardens and being here every Wednesday and Friday night. You guys are awesome. So, like I
Of
said a
course.
million times, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all you guys. So,
Right. It's nothing without the
yeah.
Yeah,
community.
we appreciate you.
No, it's
Sure.
absolutely nothing without the community. We would just be two people sitting here talking to ourselves.
Yep.
Like we do in the 4x8 underneath the stars.
That's right. Listening to Nickelback, obviously.
Listen to Nickelback, yes.
Duh.
I was gonna leave Nickelback out of it this time.
Well, I mean, Pine keeps making all these reels and stuff about me and Nickelback, so I mean, I can't forget about Nickelback.
I dare you Wednesday with Chad to bring up Nickelback.
Oh
See what he
boy.
thinks of them.
Huh?
See what he thinks of Nickelback.
Yeah. Tell him that you love him.
Tell him that I love
That
Nickelback
you listen to Nickelback underneath the stars.
with T Money.
With T
With
Money.
T Money.
Please don't.
Oh shit! No, you dared me.
I
I don't have a choice now.
Yeah, but I didn't double do it. It doesn't count. Doesn't even
No.
count.
Like your first grow.
Very beautiful first grow. Can't wait to
They
see
were, and
your second grow.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to just keep growing with the grows, with the community. You know, it's awesome.
well, and you're getting better and better as you go, and you will keep getting better and better as you go. The more you do it, the more mistakes you make, the better you're gonna get.
To be honest with, make mistakes.
The
Nothing
more
wrong
you
with that.
learn.
You know, yeah.
Nope.
I expect to make mistakes. It's all right.
Yep.
Just figure out what I did and learn from it.
You can't stress about it, and you just have to
Exactly.
take your time with it and
Yep.
figure out what caused it and why. Before you jump in and panic and start throwing a whole bunch of CalMag at it, don't do that.
Yep.
Figure it out first. There's a reason behind it, and
Now I'll have room to play in the 5x5 like kind buds.
I was just gonna put that comment up there. The Chapter X comment. There you go, Tyler. You watching?
No gummies.
Tyler's
No
eyes would indicate he may
Bong-
have eaten a gummy
bong
for the
loads,
number of
and
hits
something
he
just
has.
flew in my right eye. Bong loads though, no gummies.
See, the grow that he says doesn't count, that's what he's been smoking on, and that's what makes his eyes go so red.
I ran out of that smoke.
Oh, okay. That was a lie then.
Yes. But that smoke was still the best smoke I've ever had. I grew it.
Yeah, and
it tastes good. Got me high as fuck. That's
all that
it's
matters.
the most
all I
rewarding
care
weed
about.
you've ever smoked in your life.
Yep, and
That
it's
too.
gonna get better.
Yep. But that'll still always be probably the best weed you've ever smoked because that was the first
The
plants you
first
ever
one.
grew,
Yeah.
the first ones of your own crops that you've ever smoked.
That's why you guys will
So
always be the best. Because you popped my cherry. You're the first. You're my first.
yes,
And I'll leave on that note, okay?
all right.
Have a great night.
Have
Happy
a good night,
Friday.
brother.
Keep growing.
Peace.
You too.
Later.
Later, dude. That's funny. Oh,
All right.
it looks like L's still there, but I think he's turned his camera off for a sec. So
We could show one of our gardens in the meantime.
huh?
Oh,
Oh, he's back.
never mind. He's like, wait.
Hey guys,
What's up,
Happy
man?
Friday.
sorry I had to clock out of my caregiver duties, so I had to do that while I was in the backstage. I was hoping it
Oh,
wouldn't
Oh, no
fucking
no
worries.
kick
worries.
me out, and it didn't, so we're good. How are you guys doing? Mr. G and Sea Bunny, what's going on?
Doing good, man. How
Good.
are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm sick, but I'm getting better. I'm got the sweater on to kind of sweat it out, get it all, release
Yeah.
those toxins, so it's working. My
Yeah.
forehead's getting a little wet. That's usually what helps me get rid of the shit.
Yeah, that's what I do too, man. You gotta go for it. Sweat
Yeah.
it out.
Yep,
Garbage
exactly.
bags and hoodies.
Fuck, man. It's hot, but I'm like, you know what? I gotta just keep sweating. Get that shit out.
Yeah.
All right. Let me
Definitely.
show you my garden.
Yes.
Settings, camera.
I'm still here.
There we go. All right. Let's start with the Paonia Glue Sky from Crop Culture.
Nice.
Chris taught me how to clone using his method, and I've had great success, as you can see.
Beautiful.
They're
Yeah.
looking very good. Very frosty. Nice little
Seem
nugs.
very strong too.
Got her bud clips kind of holding her branches up because they just wanted to flop
Nice.
over.
Cool way to use. That's kind of a cool way to use those. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, watch. If I take it off, oh, well, it's kind of trained itself, but it was like flopping way down. So I went ahead and stuck it on
That's
there
smart.
to keep it fucking, see? And then it stays up nice and, get my fat finger out of the way. Nice and tall.
And it just goes to show right there how easy those clips are too, because he just did it with one hand.
Yeah, one finger, one hand.
Yeah.
Super easy to work with. I love those things, man. Those things are great.
Yeah. If anybody needs some, they can use code GCN at their checkout.
There you go. Save 10% right there, baby. Budtrainer.com.
Absolutely.
This is Green Mountain Preservations, which is Gabe over at Build-A-Soil. This is one of his creations.
Yeah.
I've got two of these, actually. I've got this one in veg. I think I'm going to put that one outside. And then I've got this one in the living soil. And she's
that one you just showed is a beast.
I know. It's only in a 2-gallon, too. But
jeez.
Yeah, that one's been vegging since July, so it's been a while. I just didn't have room to put it in here,
Jesus.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna.
You're not gonna have room if you keep vegging this.
I know. And then I've got a Guavalata Auto down here, which I popped with Rue over there on the Rue's Goofy Growing channel. And my second clone. I know it's fun to say, but it's hard to say. This
well,
is
I can't even.
Another PGS clone from Crop Culture, still in veg.
Nice.
And then I got a new addition for the El Cana
I've seen
fam.
everybody else's Paonia Glue Skies, and I want to pop them so bad.
Yeah, dude, they're turning out great. This is my newest addition, my Gambit tent. And this has got all the Paonia Glue Skies.
Congrats on that, too, by the way. That's pretty cool.
So far, they're all looking female. This one is a little sus. I don't see any pistol hairs yet, so we'll see. And I've got one more Guavalata Auto down there. I'm probably cutting in and out on fucking sound here because I'm crawling in there. Oh, let me get this beast
Actually,
out.
you sound pretty good.
All right, and then this, oops, fat finger again. This is a Yube milkshake, which is still in veg, but it will be starting to flower pretty soon. And I have one already about to finish up right here. This thing is
Did you say
gorgeous.
Yube? Like
Yube,
UBE?
UBE milkshake. I had no idea that was a thing, but apparently it's a purple milkshake made with all natural and like a healthy milkshake. And so he named it Yube milkshake. It's purple ice water crossed with cereal milk. And it looks
Crazy.
gorgeous.
It does.
And the fucking smell is amazing. So I'm excited to see if this one gives me the same thing. And then I got one more Guavalata Auto down there. And then another Stinky Pete Farms Sodies, which is more of a, it looks more like a sativa, thinner leaves.
It's got some cool looking leaves on it though. Like they're super, super serrated.
Yeah, dude, look at these ones. Fucking fat finger, get that shit out of the way. Look at those ones. They're like saw blades.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm loving this one, man. I can't wait to taste it. It smells fucking fantastic. So it's got some cereal milk in it, which is what Chris from Crop Culture won second place at Build a Soil Days with. So
nice,
hopefully I get some of that flavor transferred in there.
What did he won just before that too? Third place or something, didn't he?
Yeah, at the Goat Cup. Goat Genetics had his Goat Cup, so he won third place at that, and then went to Build a Soil. Well, he won with a Goat Genetics. I forget which one. I want to say grapefruit. Maybe I'm wrong. But then he went to Build a Soil and entered. I think he entered 4, but his cereal milk is what took second place. And I didn't get to taste it, but I did get to smell it on the first night when I was out there, and it smelled fucking fantastic. But he had some of that Chicago cake that they all grow out there in Illinois, and man, that shit was fucking good. We kept rolling up and smoking that shit because it was so good. He even wowed what's that guy's name? Flora Farm. I can never remember his name. Yeah, Heston. He even wowed Heston with it. Heston was like, "Dude, can I get a cut of that?" He's like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "Damn, dude, you wowed Heston, bro. That means you got some good shit." That dude knows what he's doing.
Yeah. And when Heston asks for a cut,
you give it to him. Absolutely. He didn't even know who Heston was. He was like, I don't know. He just sounded like he knew what he was doing. I was like, oh, dude, I follow that dude. Yeah, he knows his shit.
He sure fucking does know what he's doing.
Fuck yeah. And then he was talking to, we were all sitting there at a table rolling up, and he was talking to us about testing for pests and stuff. So he would have like all these plants in the shed, and he would throw a bunch of bugs in there to try and kill them with lights and spray. I think he was testing the new
EML light.
Yeah. And he was like, man, it was nerve-wracking because then I'd have to go down, shower, change all my clothes to get into my actual my basement down there. And he's like, I still got rust at my
his garden. His garden is super impressive.
Oh, I know. He's amazing. All right, let me see.
Super, super impressive. Like his worm setup and his living soil. Oh man, it's like an organic grower's dream.
Yeah, he was there doing speaking on the He was there speaking on the I believe it was growing in living soil panel or something. So,
nice.
Super knowledgeable dude. Awesome fucking guy.
Nice. Yeah, Bunny and I got to meet most of the GML crew when we went out to Toronto. Unfortunately, he wasn't there, so we didn't get to meet him or Charlene Paul, but we got to meet like Grandmaster himself. Yeah. Spartan was there. Preston was there. I think that was it. But like Jorge Cervantes, just like he hung out at their booth like a lot.
Yeah.
So if you ever wanted to find him, he was usually right there. So
that was his spot, huh?
Yep. It was cool because I was going back watching some videos of that earlier today.
Yeah.
And we were at the GML booth, and all our slaps were laid out on the table, and there was people like coming over and like picking them up and looking at them like they have no idea who we are. We're just random people walking around just like everybody else, right?
Yeah.
But it was cool because BC Bubble Man was there as well. He was another one that we had to meet there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I can't believe I forgot to mention. I forgot him.
Yeah, it feels rad when people are into your shit, right? Like Macho was just on here's rocking my shirt and my hat. I'm like, dude, that's fucking. It makes me feel so good. You're rocking the hat. I mean, it's just it makes you feel good, you know. It's awesome.
It's a
I love
weird
this
feeling.
community.
For
I
sure.
love this community, you know.
It's a weird feeling for sure when you start seeing like your shirts or your hats or you meet people in public and people they know who you are. It's like
That hasn't well at Build a
I just
Spoil there
grow
was a
at
couple
home.
people that knew who I was, but that hasn't really happened yet because I'm in a small town here. I don't think anybody out here watches me. Maybe a
Yeah.
couple people that I don't know. Actually, somebody does because they bought a shirt. Somebody out here bought a shirt a while ago, and I don't know who it was. So I'm like, well, somebody watches my shit out here.
Yeah, that's pretty
But
cool.
yeah, it's really cool to see people rocking your stuff. You know, it makes you feel
Oh, for
fucking
sure.
like you're making a difference or something. You know.
Definitely. You guys are making a difference. You guys are doing cool shit over on Seed to Harvest.
Yeah, it's fucking exciting, man. I like doing this, featuring a smaller breeder cultivar. You know, we were gonna do
Yeah.
Dead by Dawn on season 3, but we've got to wait for him to get more seeds, so we're gonna have to put that on hold till season 4. So we're in the midst of trying to figure out for season 3. Chris from Crop Culture has a recommendation, but then I also just got notified that Silly Rabbits put these guys on their site, which is from Weed Spiracy Theorist, and he's going with
Okay.
one is Jimbo, it's Skunk Haze times Sam Squatch, which Skunk Haze is a Vienna Blue Skies. So a lot of people hate on him, but I hear that his fucking genetics are fucking fabulous. So, and he said that
Yeah.
the skunk comes through quite a bit on the Jimbo, and then the Empress, which is Queen from Copycat times a Mazar. Shit, I can't remember, but something else phenomenal. So they sound really good. So I'm thinking maybe we could do like a, you know, someone that's doing. It's not Silly Rabbit. That's a different guy, but they're selling it on
Yeah.
Silly Rabbit. And you know, it's kind of cool to feature
It's pretty
lesser
cool.
known, you know, people that not a lot of people
Absolutely.
know
Yeah.
about. And then you know, who knows?
Absolutely.
Maybe we find some fucking pure magic on here and be like, holy shit, we've got the Seed to Harvest cut.
You guys should reach out to Lowe's.
To who?
Lowe's Grows.
Lowe's
Oh, we
grows.
should, huh? I keep forgetting that dude even fucking does this shit. I'll
Oh
have to
yeah,
reach out to
man.
him
His shit
and
is
feature him on there because yeah, I want to do a lot of
fire.
the lesser known smaller breeders. You know, like people that I mean Mephisto and you know all the big guys. They don't need people showing off their shit. They've got plenty of people doing it on Instagram. You know, I feel like some of the smaller
Yeah.
guys
Exactly. Yeah.
need a little one up. You know, so
Well, it
that's
was
kind
like
of
what
where
you
I
were
want to
saying
go with it.
about you doing the gamut thing.
Yeah, smaller
I heard
brand.
you
I figure
saying it the
AC
other day. You were like,
Infinity.
everybody runs the other brands. I'm
Yeah,
going with
like
these guys because
I mean, I love AC Infinity. Don't get me wrong. I'll still use the shit out of my tents, and I don't hate the brand or nothing. I just rather support a smaller business. You know, somebody
yeah,
that's trying to make
100%.
their way up. AC Infinity has the whole YouTube crew
they
pushing
made
their
it.
shit.
They've already made
So
it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I want to support the smaller guy. And then the tents, I had
Yeah.
no idea when I ordered the fucking thing that it's 8 inches taller. I'm like, this is perfect because these fucking
Nice.
London cherries are one of them's getting super tall, so I had to
Stretching.
put it in there and raise the light up all tall and shit. So
Oh, that's cool. Is it like an
yeah,
extension piece or is it just eight
no,
inches
it's just the
taller?
tent. That's just how it is. I had to take off my my light bulbs and the little light bulb covers and the ceiling fan to get it in there. So, but it worked. I got it in there and it's all set up and going. Fucking plants are happy, so I'm excited, man. I'll be fucking
It's
sporting some Gambit and rocking their shit, you know.
nice. I've
So
seen quite a few people actually rocking their stuff.
yeah, my buddy
I'm trying to think.
uh
Gnome and
growing with
Olive.
Grizzly rocks them, and then so does Quick Flip Flower. He rocks uh Gambit as
Yeah,
well.
I think
And
Gnome
I love those
grows.
dudes. Those dudes are
Gnome
so cool,
grown
man.
and Olive use them.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
quite a few
Mr.
people,
Gnome
and I'm
Grow
sure I'll
Robert
meet all of
G.
them now that I'm repping their stuff. You know, they'll all. I've seen a
Yeah,
few people
definitely.
comment on my post, and it's like, oh, so he must be repping them too. You know.
Yeah, yeah. You start seeing some new faces, some new
Yeah,
names.
yeah, people that support the same
Nice.
shit. I just, you know, I don't know. I'm a smaller guy myself. I'm not like a fucking huge big name or nothing, so I like to support the small people as well. You know, and
Yeah,
I've got a few
I
more
think
followers than
it
I did when
means
I
more.
started, so I might as well use it. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It means more. I think. Like I don't know. I agree with you on that. I would prefer to support the little guy over the big guy
Yeah, I feel like the
for
big
sure.
guys they got their shit handled. They've got plenty of support. The littler guys need some support, you know?
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
what I'm all. Man, I am sweating over here, and it feels fucking great. Whew. I'm gonna be fucking super healthy for the show tomorrow. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, so tell
Oh,
everybody what
man.
time your show's on and what day your show's on and what you guys are doing.
Yeah, so we are on every Saturday on the Seed to Harvest podcast with a T. We go on at 5:30 Central Time. Yep, there you go. 5:30 Central Time. Me, Rue's Goofy Growing, and Canorado Chris. Sometime in the near future, Rue had to get a job, so he may not be on every episode, but we're gonna try and work something out and figure it out because he's part of the show and we got to keep him in there somehow. Might have to have him film like a segment every week when he can't be there on that Saturday and then play it during the show or something. But you know, cool. Unfortunate financial shit happens, and sometimes you got to do what you don't want to do, and you had to do it. So we'll work with it and we'll get it figured out. You know, if we have to do it that route, we'll do it that route. But he ain't going nowhere. He just might be MIA from a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Real life gets in the way sometimes, and it sucks.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do it, you know. Oh fuck! I forgot to do this. I was gonna do this. This is my little tabletop, and it's ready to go.
Nice. Copter.
Yeah, it's tiny, dude. It's tiny, and it's a 99 moons. Literally, I popped it and just left it in the flower tent the whole time, so it popped and just flowered right away. So, nice. All right,
that's cool.
I'm just throwing that bitch in the dryer like that. Fuck it. It's gonna make one good joint.
This is not overly big, right? So I mean, dry it all in one and see what happens.
It's fit in there. It'll fucking dry out in like a day, and then it'll be ready to go.
It'll be dust. You just touch it, it crumbles.
I'll have to check it in the middle of the night, and it'll be ready. Be like, oh shit, it's good to smoke.
I don't know. With all the humidity you're putting off into the room right now, it might not dry that quick.
True, man. It might stay wet for a week. I'm fucking drenching over here. Woo! Feels good though.
That's funny.
All right, got that one.
Nice.
One less plant down. So now I think I'll throw the other one outside, and then I'll have all my plants in the tents. No more sitting outside of the tent.
That's exciting. Yeah, because you had a few of them out there.
Oh, I had a bunch. That's why I had to get the other tent, man. I was like, what am I doing with all these? And I find it hard to kill a plant, even if it is a male. But, you know, if it's a male, I have to do it because I don't want pollen fucking up all my shit. But I just find it so hard to kill a plant. So I'm just like, you know what? I'll just go with it and see what happens. Fuck it.
I know. That's why I always laugh when, like, people like Lowe's Grows comes on and he's like, if it's shorter than the other one, dead. If it does this, dead. I don't care.
That's how Canorado Chris is. Yeah, he's like, Canorado Chris is like, oh, I don't have time for that shit. Pull it. And I'm like, see, and I don't give a shit. I'll let it do its thing. And even if it turns into a mutant, I've had some of my mutants turn into some fucking crazy amazing flower. So I'm all about those weirdos.
Delicious. Like the smoke is so good.
Yeah. Dude, the fucking this purple poison that I got right here from AQ that I grew with Don't You Know Grows. This thing was a stunted plant, and it's amazing. I keep going to it, and I'm like, dude, I think I gotta send some to somebody so they can try it, but I'm gonna fucking end up smoking it all because it's so goddamn good. So they need to tell me who I need to send it to, or it's gonna be gone.
Yep. Yeah.
Frankie, that's you, buddy.
Nice. Nice. All right, buddy. We got one more. Oh no, we don't. They just left.
Oh,
I was gonna say we got one more garden.
It's all right. You guys got an early night now.
He might have dipped. What's that?
He might come back. You got an early night now.
He might. Yeah. Well, we're trying to wrap things up at 11 o'clock, but we try to kind of we take the link down and we try to go through the gardens and see where we end up, kind of thing.
And you still got to show yours, right?
I know. We do.
Yep.
Yes.
But yeah, man, thank you for coming on. And
absolutely.
Yes, thank you so much.
I'm here every Friday, so you know it. I'll be here.
We appreciate that.
And I'll be in the live chat while you guys are showing off your garden.
Beautiful. Yeah, man, you guys have been super, super supportive for
you
our
guys
new channel, and you guys always talk about it, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, I try to support
Big
everybody, you
time.
know. And then I know it sucks you guys had to do the whole starting a new channel, so I know how hard that must be. I don't know exactly how hard it is, but I know it must be hard. So I figure any
It
support
is,
you guys
but I
can
mean,
get.
it's kind of fun at the same time.
Yeah,
If
you're
that
building
makes
something
sense.
brand new from the bottom all the way up. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, man. All
yep.
right,
I'm here supporting you, man. I got you guys
we'll
back.
chat at you. Absolutely, man. We appreciate it, and same goes with you guys.
Awesome. All right, we'll see you
Yes.
guys next
All right.
week.
Later,
Have
brother.
a great night.
Later.
Love this community.
Yes, yes. Are you ready? Do you wanna?
Not really, but all right.
What do you mean, not really? So what do we got in here?
So we have, oh God, I can't remember which one's which, but we have an Invader Zam. We have, that is by Night Owl. We have a Guava by Fast Buds. We have, oh my God, Strawberry Gorilla by Fast Buds. And we also have Papaya by Fast Buds and Two Mondo Smash by Night Owls.
Nice.
This is my third auto run, and it seems like my first was like the best. My second wasn't so good. My third, I'm not very happy. And it's not the genetics fault, it's totally mine. I think I should have probably stuck to my bigger buckets, and I
What
must
size?
have
The
stressed them
what
out
are those
somewhere.
ones?
I think
What
they're
size
like
were
two and
those?
a half, 3.
Okay.
Where my first auto run, I had 5 gallons. So that's the
Gotcha.
only
But
difference I
it's
could
all
think
different
of.
genetics than your first run, isn't it? What were
I
your
think I
first
had
ones?
Night Owl in my first run. I think I had
I think you
Seedsman.
might
I
be
had
right.
an Alaskan Diesel. I had some
Right.
Seedsman.
Yeah, you're
I
right. It
think
was the
some
Night
Night
Owl and the
Owl.
Seedsman. It was Night Owl and Seedsman. You're right.
They
But
are
now I don't
really
remember.
frosty. I gotta give them that.
They look nice.
But
I know you're not
yeah,
overly happy with. Go ahead.
to me they're cute and adorable. They're like this big. I'm used to like bigger plants.
Yeah, but you've grown more outdoors than you have indoors, and
Oh yes,
that's what you were originally used to, was seeing the big monster outdoor plants. And then, because I remember
trees.
even with your
Yeah,
photos, you were like, they're not that big. I'm like, they don't need to be
not
12 feet tall in your tent, in your 6 foot tent. They don't need to be 12 feet tall.
they would if I had more time to veg, but I don't. I only have the one,
Yeah,
so I can't let them get that tall.
no, no, definitely not. All
Now
right.
let's see your beautiful garden. Yeah. What do we have here,
So
Mr.
these
Gannix?
are, I have 2 papaya cookies, one guava, and one strawberry gorilla from Fast Buds. And I just had that crazy lockout issue. My pH was so off. That's why you kind of see some yellowing in there, but they
I
haven't
still
gotten
can't believe
worse.
how much.
They're
No, they've bounced back. That's
they're
what I was about to say. I can't believe how much they've bounced back.
yeah, and like I did 2 flushes on them, and I just gave them their first round of nutrients. I want to say yesterday. So I flushed twice over the course of a week. Checked the pH. I flushed with High Clean from Hygrosime and 6.0 water. And the first time I tested it, it was crazy high, but it was higher than normal, higher than what I usually run at. So as soon as I gave it the flush and got my soil back down to like 6.2 ish, 6.3, everything just started praying again. Everything was happy. I went through and I pulled off a bunch of the bad leaves and stuff, and I did a pretty heavy defoliation on it the other day. Like I got a grocery bag full of leaf, and you can't even really tell that I did anything in there. So, oh, you're muted. Did your mic die? All right, there's our cue, folks. So Wednesday, chat
My mic's
Westport.
dying.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. So Wednesday, chat Westport.
Beautiful though.
Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I hate saying it, but we got it. We want to do our 500 giveaway, so we got 200 subscribers to go. Putting it all together now. We got some cool stuff in there for you guys for a give back that night. So bring us up to 500 and we'll drop that giveaway. Then we'll advertise it before that and we'll let everybody know what's in there so you can see the goods. But thank you everybody for being here and we'll see you Wednesday. Peace.